David.
1.
Hello and welcome to Antipode D&D, a show in which a bunch of Australians play Wrath and Glory out in the grim darkness of the far future. I am your Game Master Doug, and I am joined as always by my players April, Kindwin, David, and Zindi. So, our adventurers have successfully completed their task at this stage. Interrogator Rix has no idea what's happening, so our usual after-action report is going to be somewhat absent. And the Blue Horror, who took over last time, has gotten bored and left. And so no one but me is here to do the summary anymore. But Sister Anthony has absolutely hammered Texas Red into the ground.
Yeah.
Indeed. The preacher with the large straw hat has also been ended rather violently. And our noble adventurers have basically fought their way down to the bottom of the Texas Minehead and are now in an elevator. Right at the end, having acquired the Liberator auto stubs that Trazen sent them here to find in the first place, they stepped into the lift, unsure if it was going up to glory or down deeper into the caverns below the Minehead. And that's where we are now. So, as you're rumbling around in this elevator, you're reminded that Apophis pointed out to you all on your way sort of into the elevator as things were wrapping up that when the leadership structure of a Gene Stealer cult dies, the baseline cult members tend to go a little feral and lose basically all sense of strategy and composure and will just descend into an orgy of bloodletting. With that in mind, you have found an alternate route up, or hopefully up, out of the Minehead, so that you avoid the minecarts and the doubtless hundreds of cultists that are now swarming it, tearing at everything that lives.
I gotta admit, I did enjoy that you just gave us a level end.
Yes.
At the end of the level.
Boss fight. Yeah, we just defeat
Appreciated
Malenia,
that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And then you get your teleport back to the start, hopefully.
Hopefully.
To cut the suspense on that, you do feel gravity apply on you in an upwards motion as the lift begins to rise. And rise. This is a real BioWare elevator scene at the moment, to be honest.
Oh, is it loading? Is it loading the chaos above?
It is.
Yeah,
we're now
loading.
Loading that reel in. So we're gonna have an awkward conversation. Tully,
We
tell
need
us
the
about your
elevator
immune
music.
system again.
How many seconds do you think the elevator takes? Because I need to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
How long do you need to cast your spell?
Oh, my spell is instant, but I heal 1 wound per round, and I want to know how many rounds the elevator goes.
I mean, if it's a Mass Effect one, all of them.
Yeah. And
Could
10 minutes.
she spend glory to decide how long it takes?
You could narratively decide how long it takes. It's true.
That sounds fun. Shall we use the glory if that's okay? So I'm not on death's door.
While this is happening, Sister Anthony is going to ask Gretchen if later on she can help Sister Anthony modify Brother Joseph's hammer into Sister Anthony's hammer, because she's really been admiring her amazing flamethrower with all the shit taped to it.
Yeah, we could come up with something. Yeah.
Yes, I think
Why
you
not?
would be able to unlock this potential and put it onto this one. Even if we are just using tape.
Yeah, you can get it on there somehow, hey.
Thank you.
She probably has some kind of anecdote about standard issue things becoming not standard issue that she'll supply while talking about this.
Anthony will listen in great rapture.
Yep. This one time on Armageddon, we strapped an orc to another orc.
Oh!
For shits and
Right,
giggles.
While that's going on, just grasping body
Apophis,
parts.
We're having the BioWare conversation, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have rolled a number
Bleeding
for how
out.
many rounds it's going to take for this elevator to ascend.
Oh boy.
Okay.
If you want to spend a glory, I will let you roll a d3 and add that many extra rounds to it.
Oh, is it okay if I spend a glory, everyone?
That's fine.
That's
We're
fine.
usually doing pretty well
Sure.
for glory.
While,
So this is going to be the episode where we run completely fucking dry.
100%.
But
Well-
that'll be fun.
That will be fun.
while the elevator conversation is happening, Neve says to Gretchen, Gretchen, could I borrow that manual of yours?
You know, where's yours?
I
You know, the commissar shoots you if you don't got one.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm actually not officially a member of the Imperium Astra Militarum. Is that right? That's Neve
look,
asking as well as David.
There's always stuff coming
You're-
through
you're
from the
citizen
top brass.
of the
You know,
right?
whatever.
Yeah.
What you want it for?
Is it? I just want to research something.
Oh. Well, I suppose it can't hurt.
You have questions
He
about
wants to check
Xenos.
if she is not doing heresy.
She'll dig out the primer and be
So
like, yeah, right.
while they're talking, she's feverishly looking for stuff on possession and demons and what to do if
Great.
you're
Yeah. There's
Also,
an upside down bit for Commissar's Eyes Only about what to do if there's a bit
Amazing.
of chaos going on.
The good news is it's a real simple solution.
Yeah, it's less than a page.
Yeah, there's not much in there about that.
Conveniently, because Sister Anthony has been talking about Brother Joseph's hammer, it just so happens to be in her hands in case anything should, jump out at us once
that's
the
true.
door's
We can
open.
absolutely bonce something that shows up.
That's fair. Apophis, can you please make your psychic mastery roll to cast your spell?
Yeah, remember to watch your men closely. If they show any signs of corruption, lethargy, uncommon vigor, nosebleeds, violence, mumbling, hair loss, blaspheming, headaches, seizures, loss or increase of appetite, refusing to shave, send for a commissar. You have license to shoot dead anyone, including yourself, who exhibits these symptoms if you feel you cannot contain them.
Nosebleeds are a sign of blasphemy?
Well,
They think many things are a sign of blasphemy, sister.
yeah,
Oh. I better not do anything in front of anybody.
yeah. It's important to keep on top of this stuff. But that was for Mage's Eyes Only, where that bit was.
So has Gretchen got it upside down, but with her eyes closed?
I mean, she's not looking at it. She's handed the book
that's
to
right.
Yeah.
she's
Handed
handed
it
the
over.
book. Neve is probably doing a heresy. But that's none of Gretchen's business.
So
Is it literally just upside down?
It is.
Yep.
There's a page in the back, and it's for Mage's Eyes Only, and it is literally upside down in orientation to everything else.
Yeah, so you don't
Perfect.
accidentally
Very
read it.
silly.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
bad
Warhammer.
news. The difficulty number for regeneration is 8 to cast.
No, no.
I'm not regenerating, I'm just healing though.
Aren't you using regenerate?
Yeah, isn't the big number for if you want a body part back?
No,
Hang
it's
on.
based, so you have to beat the difficulty number to cast it. At all.
Oh damn. What was it? I didn't know there was a
Um,
difficulty number. Oh well, I am gonna continue to bleed out then, that's fine.
You can re-roll.
Well, exactly.
Oh, that's right. You got pretty fucked up.
So if you want to spend a glory to re-roll that, you can.
I've got
Yeah.
4. I'm 4 out of 10. I got 8 wounds to spare. I'm fine.
Yep.
I don't
Nah, I'm
know.
fine.
You lost the first 10 pretty quickly.
Okay, how many else people could tank a hit from a full-size Gene Stealer?
I mean, yeah, that is
Uh,
pretty special. To be fair.
Yeah. Just
Oh, well,
pointing it out.
Neve
I mean,
mutters.
you could definitely survive. I should
Neat.
stop
Oh,
being in front
yeah.
of things. Yeah.
Neve,
Yeah.
Neve mutters. I think the armor did most of the tanking.
What was that, mortal?
Nothing.
No.
Okay, so good news. By the time that conversation kind of resolves itself, and Neve has flicked through and found the super secret Your Eyes Only upside down bit of the uplifting primer and given it a quick flick, the elevator has reached the top of the Texas Minehead.
Hey.
And the doors rattle open to what can best be described as chaos. Lowercase c, not capital C.
Right. Okay. Good.
Small letter.
Chaos, but not with the good hair.
Yeah. The town, the town of Freewater is in uproar. There are.
Where did this elevator
For
open
want of-
to?
Well, I mean, we're at
Kind
the
of
mine
just-
head and it's nuts. Or is it not at the mine head?
Yeah.
How far down
So
were
it
we?
has opened. Do you guys remember? Actually, that's a good point. It's opened slightly lower than that, so you don't see it yet. But Where it has opened is back at the access point for the mine carts that you took all the way down. So
Okay.
there is a
Ah.
truck sitting there,
Uh-huh.
right where you parked
Oh,
it,
And my
Yup.
bike.
how
with a
convenient.
bike loaded
And the
into it.
sexy bike,
Exactly
yep.
right. There for the taking if you decide you want to drive out of the minehead, or you could go on foot.
I think
The
Well,
drive
someone
sounds
wants
up
a
top.
bike.
I
There are
think
some
we want to be in
sounds
the
going
truck.
on up top that are concerning if you're going to go on foot.
Yeah.
Lowercase b bad.
I
Capital
think
B bad,
B
perhaps.
Capital
bad.
B bad,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
The truck still has the storm bolter on it.
Truck still has a storm bolter mounted,
Yeah, it does.
indeed.
It does. That's still on top.
So one of you could man that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can man
Person.
that.
Cool. Let's get formed
Perfect.
up again.
Okie dokes. Cool. So you're jumping in the truck.
Yep. And I'll try not to stall
Glorious.
it on the way out this time.
Yep.
Conveniently, the storm bolter is still in my inventory.
Yep.
Yes, I don't think I
Perfect.
got rid of it.
Just a
You just-
giant gun in my pocket.
You put it in hammer space. You've literally got a giant hammer, so you must have hammer space.
I currently have 2 giant hammers.
Exactly.
Gretchen.
Double hammer space.
Are
Alright,
you
rolling a
driving again,
pilot?
Gretchen?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll pilot
alright.
for me, and we'll just go
Rolling pilot.
DN.
We'll see how
sorry,
we
go ahead,
go.
David.
If we're keeping the bike in the back of the truck, I could drive this time.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna, it depends on whether you wanna hop on a bike and speed past the everything and.
I
or-
would maybe not go open air.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
thinking.
fair. That's fair. Well,
Yeah.
look, your pilot is higher than mine still. So.
Mine is 5.
Or I believe it is. Let me double check, I suppose, but I think it's still higher. My pilot is 7 total.
Okay, you drive.
Yes.
So it's higher. All right. Well,
Yep.
we'll roll a pilot. What was the DN?
So I
Sorry.
guess as we're thinking about that, then so we've got Sister Anthony up top manning or crewing the storm bolter. We've got
Yup.
Gretchen driving.
Yup.
Neve in
Is
the
the
cab.
bird clinging?
his looks clear.
Yeah, where
How
are
much
you
room-
guys? The focus
How
of
much
Neve, I
room
guess.
is in the back? I could sit in there. I should probably stay up top though.
You were up there intending to cast shit if you needed to on the way in.
Oh yeah, I don't want Anthony up there by himself.
It's just that you rolled so badly, all you could do was cling.
Well, I mean, that.
I'm another target to hit.
With
That's not
love.
a
Yeah.
wheel.
Yeah. So you want to be up there as well?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll hang
join
on to the
me.
top.
Sound like that's the formation.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Use
Well,
those
And
extra
then Neve, are you
arms.
kind of riding shotgun?
in the other seat, going, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
But also
Sure.
with a shotgun.
Well, yeah, you've got
Yeah,
the
you
Imagine
can have
shotgun.
a shotgun.
I do
Yeah,
actually
wearing
have a
a dress.
shotgun.
Yep.
This would be a great time to make it literal.
Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
Hey, isn't? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, riding actually shotgun.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So what's that DN?
So base DN3 for this one. It's not going to be particularly
sick.
difficult at this stage. It's literally just you will probably it'll probably auto adjust to 4 for you because you're wounded at the moment,
It's true.
which is as
Um,
expected. So we definitely want that to happen.
Okay. But I've also got ignore wounded DN penalty written here because I got feel no pain. Ha ha!
Oh, nice. Okay. In that case, then ignore me completely.
Very guard. And we're approved. No shifts,
Yep.
but we're winning. Oh, wrath. Oh man.
With a wrath complication. So what happens? So
Hey.
the truck definitely starts,
Yeah.
and you definitely
what do
get
I
off
what
clean
do I
this
run
time.
over?
But
Something unexpected happened.
Yep. Number 4.
Hmm.
Some technology on the scene malfunctions. Something you own, something you interact with, or
Interesting.
something in the environment. Stray servo
okay, cool.
Stray servo skull gets caught in the tracks, and we crunch it for
So,
a sec.
You have learnt your lesson from the last time when you ground the gears, getting the truck out of the depot
Yep,
over in the administratum building.
Not bunny hopping
Smooth
this
takeoff
time.
this time. No
Yup.
problems at all.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, something has gotten into the engine intake somewhere, or like into the sort of engine compartment
Got
somewhere.
a fucking tyrannid potato in our
Set
exhaust.
something off. The windscreen wipers and the like cleaning fluid just will not turn off. You now have a
Fuck!
steady stream of water going straight into the windscreen,
What
and the
is this
wipers are just
bullshit?
going full tilt.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst, but like, oh, what is this bullshit? Fucking stupid. Where's the? I'm searching around on the
So
console for whatever
the
button. to
way
feels like a
turn it on.
waste
I'm
of
going
water.
to
Yeah.
On a
the way I'm
decent
going to
button.
sort of spec that is it's going
Low
to be +1
visibility.
difficulty to any pilot rolls as you sort
Okay.
of try to
Alright.
see through the water.
That's, you know what, that's
Um,
fair.
And that's
But
about
if
it.
these are pilot roles to dodge running stuff over, it does not matter.
No, that's it, right? Like, I don't imagine there's much in the town anymore that you're too worried about missing.
No,
Um,
that's fine, probably.
Speaking of,
All
you
of
pull
these
out of the
people are
mine
very
head.
doomed.
Yeah, extremely doomed.
In so many ways I don't
Double
understand.
doomed, yeah.
Layers of doom.
There is absolutely,
doom.
as you sort of drive up that kind of helical cut that you were driving down the first time around,
Mhm.
the truck makes it reasonably comfortably. It's clearly designed for this sort of work. It's not really struggling up the hill or anything like that. But as you kind of crest the top and level out to leave the mine head, lowercase c chaos, basically, as far as you can see, between the mine head to the Administratum building to the town of Freewater itself. There is violence to an insane degree. Cultists are going mad.
Sounding kind of impressed, but also a bit yikes. Holy shit!
2 of the chaos spawns that you unleash on your way in are dead.
Which
carried
ones?
under by the one that was like sprinting,
legs,
the long-legged one.
No,
Yeah.
not
Got
legs.
absolutely butchered. Like, it looks like about 50 cultists have piled on it and just hacked at it with blades and claws,
Leggy.
and
I
it's
like that
eventually
one.
gone down. And the massive tentacles has also been carried under a wave of bodies. There's actually a pure strain gene stealer sort of playing in the goo of it at the moment.
Just rolling around. Gotta get that on someone's
he's
carpet.
in his element.
Pulling bits out with reckless abandon.
Okay, I don't want anything to do with that, so.
Yeah.
Further off, as you kind of look out towards the Administratum building, you can see that the cultists are kind of daisying their way over the walls. They are just crawling over themselves to get in, and as they get in, great violence is being done to anyone who is found inside.
Anyone who wasn't culty is regretting getting out of bed this morning.
Can I check something?
Yes.
Everyone except Apophis has a blighted soul. Source, Apophis. Do we still have that? It's in my
That's now
effects
permanent.
tab.
Yes, because it's a AoE effect from Apophis.
Okay.
Sorry.
This question is...
What'd you do to our souls?
Exist?
Apophis is just a little creepy, that's all.
Yeah, so corruption tests within 10 meters of him suffer a +1 difficulty penalty.
Yep.
Okay.
He has clinical depression.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're just casting like a clinical bummer on the...
Literally! It's his bummer vibe.
Aura, yeah.
Aura. Yeah.
Sweet baby.
He used to be all that and a bag of potato chips, but not anymore.
No, them chips got stale.
Okay.
Now he just crawled out of a disgrace museum.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh.
Put me back in the disgrace museum is where I belong.
Further out towards the town of Freewater itself, you see yet more cultists. They're not having as much fun. There is...
Are they in the wrong cult?
Very, very, very large red dog running through them.
Oh man, has he been orking? Has he been getting bigger?
Is
He's
that
been
right?
getting larger and larger.
Oh shit!
Off the violence that is being done.
There is so much violence right now.
Oh, he
being
is
effectively a
dropping
demon
skulls.
of the god of violence and bloodletting.
Blood god.
He is dropping skulls at the foot of Daddy Corn.
Yeah, Corn is like,
correct.
who's a good boy?
And so that is a scene that greets your eyes. The starport is... There's cultists milling around it, but there's also not a ton of them over there. They're clearly sort of running out to where there's combat to be done, and the starport is kind of abandoned. So, how would you like to proceed? Is there any loot that you want to try and pick up on the way through while all of this is going down?
If there is any singular chance that the patriarch of the Gene Stealers is in any way, shape, and form around here, I don't want to be here.
Cool.
It very much seems like we should drive straight through if nobody has any business.
No, pedal to the metal.
So I'm not going to make you roll like into initiative or anything like that for now, but what I do want to know is there's still a decent press of bodies between you and the starport.
How all-terrain is this thing?
Exactly. How are each of you going to support your endeavor to get to the starport through these bodies?
All right,
Sister Anthony is gonna aim her giant gun and carve out a path.
Gretchen is absolutely in Carmageddon mode. We are getting multipliers.
Come again. I love it.
Neve has wound down. Can the windows wind down? I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
looking
yeah.
out and calling out, helping Gretchen to navigate. She might even sort of climb up a bit. And
Yeah, pull it left, pull it left, pull it left.
yeah.
Yep. Excellent. Great. Love that.
I want the
Um,
action figure of this truck full of all of the fun little.
Fuck yes.
Like it's a play set at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, it is absolutely.
I want
have
the
built a-
90s ad.
Yeah, the Lego nubbins on the top to stick up on
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Cool. So, Apophis, you're just lending your bolter into Sister Anthony's kind of fire. Wonderful. That being the case, then, Sister Anthony and Apophis, can I get you guys to make combat attack rolls?
Yes.
Just in general, and we'll sort of see how well you go. There's no real DN to beat, but we'll see how you go.
See what mayhem we cause.
Oh, that dice is so cute.
Love it.
I do enjoy the pinks so much.
Gretchen.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I
what am I
get-
rolling
Oh.
exactly?
Actually,
against-
roll.
first
A lot
off,
of-
Neve, can I get you to roll awareness just for sort of calling out hazards as they come up?
Mhm.
I did a bad roll.
A little bit. I want to glory that
May
bad
I?
boy.
Yeah, may I glory?
Yes. Well, I mean, up to your players, right? But
Yeah, no, I'm
and
good.
then
Let's glory.
so Neve, you're definitely calling out things correctly. I can see there's a wrath complication there. We'll resolve that momentarily. Neve, Neve, Gretchen, can
I've-
you make a piloting check?
I feel like the whole field is a wrath complication at the moment.
I mean, there
all
is
right,
a
what's
bit of
that?
that, right?
What's our
It
DN?
gives me a wealth of things to do.
Yeah.
Let's go DN 3 because it's not going to be super hard, and you won't
Right,
have
sick.
the -1 modifier because Neve
Yeah.
has really knocked it out of the park on all
Yep,
of that.
and
So
I've still
basically,
got
as
feel
easy
no
as possible
pain,
for you to
so
drive.
it's all good.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, Gretchen, you can do it. Yes,
Yeah.
just.
Yes. 3 is a success with that 6.
3 is all right.
Wonderful. Neve, what happens to you as the truck is bumping around and rolling?
Oh, the wrath
No.
complication.
Ah,
Lose some item of your war gear. Oh no.
Shotgun. I had it ready.
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, yep, that's fair. So
I can lose the
shotgun-
shotgun.
Yeah, on the floor.
It falls. It's
You keep doing that.
No,
we
it
need
falls
to get you that
out of the
Wiimote
truck.
wrist strap.
Wait, seriously? You have dropped a lot of guns.
and
Yep.
it's gone. It's gone.
You need to not butter yourself when you get out of bed in the morning.
No more
Look,
butter.
what-
Don't hold the butter with your fingers anymore.
Yeah.
We're all fresh from the failure museum. Like it's
Like, yeah, it's true. It's true.
Neve, exactly right. You do a sterling job of calling out hazards for Gretchen, and you even rather helpfully, manage to call out a few juicy-looking targets for Gretchen to get some
Get
kicks
them
out of,
multipliers.
flattening with the
Maybe-
truck as she goes past.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Apophis is doing okay with his bolter. He's calling his shots, shooting strategically to clear a space. Sister Anthony is largely kind of... Oh, no, actually, you re-rolled, didn't you, Sister Anthony? What did you get in the
No,
end?
I was going to, but I wasn't sure how. Like, do I
Okay.
just re-roll it or?
Yeah, if you
Right
just click
click.
re-roll, that would...
Oh, right click.
Yeah, right click on the results and say reroll failed.
Yep.
Where did it go? Oh, excellent.
You
That's
guys
fine.
get my
Pretty
pills,
successful.
by the way.
Pretty-
I can mute if you
Okay.
can, but I'm doing a Gretchen while we play.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, good.
No, you're good.
Take
So
them-
Sister Anthony
take
does a
them down.
reasonably good job clearing a path, but at some critical moment misses or just clips a cultist with a blasting charge in their hands.
Oh no!
And the cultist...
Can everyone stop holding explosives?
Everyone
in this
is holding
fucking
grenades.
Planet?
But this is 40k and it's a year hard planet, so people with sticks of
Yeah.
dynamite is
If
probably
someone's going to be
The
holding
cultist-
TNT, right?
Yeah.
Every single one of them is Yosemite Sam, but like
Yeah,
stapled
exactly.
to an object.
Exactly.
Just
Yosemite
bandoliers
Sam-
of TNT.
Yosemite Sam, but with 3 arms, so they can hold 3 grenades.
The cultist is twisted out of the way of the truck, so the truck isn't damaged or anything like that, but the blast does rattle Neve ever so slightly, and the shotgun
that's when
goes
the
clattering
shotgun goes,
away.
Yeah.
No, story.
But the good news is you've made it to the starport.
Hey.
Are you going to pull up gently and open the gates and drive in, or are you just going to ram the gates on your way?
We're gonna ram the gate. Come on.
Ram the gate.
Wonderful. Can I please get one more pilot test from Gretchen?
One more
And
pilot test.
anyone who
Neve
wants to
has
hang
moved
on,
back
make an
inside the
athletics check.
cabin.
Yeah. Do we want them to do the hang on before I do the pilot check?
No, I'm going to do them all simultaneously. So, Sister Anthony,
All right.
Apophis, athletics checks, please, as you hang on up top.
Right. Well, it's
Neve is
not
ducked
hard
back into
to
the
hit
cabin
a
for
gate.
safety.
So does my thing go up or?
Yeah, so it's not going to be
Hey!
a tricky. I mean,
Still
it
go
looks like
three?
both of you have. Yeah, go D&3 again to ram the gate, and we'll
Yep.
see what happens.
Ready.
It's not
Let's
going to be a hard
fucking
one to
go.
push through.
Oh, I added some
Hey, you got
glory.
some glory back. Nice.
Hey.
You did.
Good job.
Success.
Oh,
Eight.
good
Fuck
rolling,
yes,
everyone.
8
yes.
successes.
Nice.
What the fuck am
You
I even supposed to
absolutely-
use those shifts on?
Go
Uh,
fast.
Basically,
go fast,
do it
right?
faster, do it
Yeah.
better, get more information. Yeah.
Aim for
mean,
the middle
um,
of the gate, not the side.
I suppose do it better. We flattened the everything.
Yes. Those gates are no object to a truck that is designed to haul cargo, specifically one that is also reinforced to haul chaos demons.
Yup.
And so, those gates
I
go
fucking
down
love
hard.
This truck.
You roll into the starport and do a full power slide in
Yup.
your, like, 8-wheeler or whatever it is.
Yeah, this should not be possible, but here
It
we
shouldn't
are.
be possible, and yet somehow you have done it.
Yeah,
Miracle of the
Directly-
41st millennium.
absolutely.
directly in front
Oh,
Where
yeah,
of
Kira
your ride.
bikes the truck, yeah.
Yes.
You have arrived once again directly in front of your transitionally asynchronous relocatable dimensional incident surveyor, your TARDIS.
Fuck yes.
It sits in its crescent shape. All of the ultramarine iconography has worn off. It is now just a blackstone croissant
It's a fucking
sitting on a
Necron
landing pad,
ship hanging out.
waiting
that
for you guys
nobody
to come and
cares at the
to come
moment.
home.
I would like to get in the ship,
Yep.
please.
Neve
Jesus
is
Are we
Christ.
getting the bike?
Neve is getting the bike.
Yep.
So-
yep,
Yeah.
Can
I
Apophis help
so-
get the bike? How fast are we getting the bike? Are you getting on the bike and just getting on the ship? I say do that.
As you start running, Inotech, the Chronomancer, your pilot, is actually standing outside with her 2 Lich Guard. I say her 2 Lich Guard. The Lich Guard assigned to watch
The
her.
Lich Guard.
Standing in front, going, and what time do you call this?
A present.
You were due back hours ago.
Let
I
us
didn't
on.
Planet
think we
has
were
gone
working on a
mad.
timeline.
Did you predict that one?
Planet has gone completely mad. What's happening here?
Oh, well,
Ooh.
look, one thing led to another. We found a bloke with too many arms. We've got the gun.
We killed the gene stealer. Patamime? What is
And-
he?
Turns
Neve.
out that guy was load bearing.
And I got a bike.
Yay.
Huh.
We killed a load-bearing gene stealer and we found a bike. And
Yeah.
we
Are
shot
we
the sheriff.
taking the bike, or are we taking the truck as well?
I mean, I really
Both.
like this truck.
Can we get both?
Would the truck fit?
I mean, it is bigger on the inside. I bet you can.
Yeah.
She looks down at her
Gretchen
wrist
kind of
and,
goes,
like,
I'd like the truck.
not that she sighs, because she can't sigh. She's a robot.
Yeah,
but
no,
you
but
detect
well,
she's
a
got
shifting of
She'll have a
gears.
recording on her soundboard for that. It's
There's
important.
a
Yeah,
shifting of gears that
It's
sounds a lot like
even
a
more
sigh.
pointed because she doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah, she's doing it on
Um,
purpose.
Doesn't even need to breathe, and she sighs specifically for us.
A small control panel will materialize on her left arm, and she'll tap some things with her right hand, and the truck will just kind of disappear. There'll be like a green beam that comes out and hits it, and it effectively gets like,
Yay!
if you've ever watched a Pokemon go into a Pokeball in one of the newer games where they kind of
Yep. Smack.
shrink and disappear into the container,
Yep,
that's what
yep,
happens
yep.
to the truck. She then presses a
That's
few more
sick.
buttons, and the same thing happens to the bike.
Nice.
Neve just.
Oh,
There,
She
they're
can
stored.
capsule corp them for us later. That'll be fabulous.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, are they coming with us? And she
who's
points.
they?
and
Neve isn't-
on
Neve
the-
isn't even going to look and say, no, they all have to
They're
die.
not with us.
Can we go, please?
Is it the other squad?
Sister
over there?
Anthony will look.
I want to see. Yeah, who's she
Okay.
pointing at?
So as you turn and as everyone except Neve has disappeared into the ship now.
Yep.
Neve is quite happily away and clear.
Yep. I'm up.
But as the rest of you turn and look, there's someone standing on the platform who looks unbothered. is probably the best way to think about it. I mean, you guys have dealt with a lot of mechanical persons in the last little while since you've been defrosted.
Oh no!
Trazen,
Is-
Initech, all of those guys. This
Yeah.
one is very clearly an Imperial mechanical person.
Okay.
They have the kind of reverse jointed knee legs, the
Oh, is
digitigrade
it a
kind of
Skithari?
It's what
legs.
is this not the one? Didn't they say to one of their guys, "We'll see you the long way"? They left one of their boys here.
The armor is like a already at this point like the most stained cream you have ever seen. Like it was clearly like an off-white at one point. It is no longer that off-white. It is like
grubby.
almost like
Yeah.
the ceiling of a smoker's room in a hotel.
Oh,
In terms of the
alright.
yellowing that has gone on in this armor. Whatever identifying marks were on there have long since rubbed away. There's like the hint of a scorpion tail on the right shoulder somewhere, but you couldn't be sure.
Yeah,
And all of
okay.
that is leading up to a blank black visor where you expect the head to be.
Alrighty.
Um,
Have we seen this one before, or have we
Kind of,
not?
you haven't. Built into the arms as well, just to complete the picture, is Gretchen, you'd recognize this weapon. It's a multi-melter. It is one
Hey!
of the heaviest anti-tank guns that the Imperium has at its disposal.
I nearly picked one
Um,
for Gretchen. I nearly got
It
the
I
is-
Nazi
am
gun.
surprised you didn't.
Surgically,
I wanted to take it like a little before I hit the straps.
well, I say surgically, mechanically, effectively
Yeah.
built into the left arm, and then the right arm is supporting it, and it's just sort of standing there, magnetized to the deck, not looking particularly bothered, in front of a small like Arvis lighter shuttlecraft.
I mean,
If
is the shuttle gonna? I don't know. Hey, buddy, are you getting out of here?
Greetings, Gretchen. Statement: It is wonderful to see you again.
All right. Well, he knows who I am.
what is it?
Look.
Is it a
Hang on a
metal?
minute. Look, if he knows who I am and I don't know who he is, he's probably one of those guys.
Anyone who wants to know
Is
what this thing
the-
is, you could make a scholar check. It'll be hard.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gretchen's beyond checking what
Let's
these
make
guys
it
are, I
DM
think.
7.
Hey, guess what I got?
You got a 7.
Hey,
But you are injured, which means that it would be an 8 for you.
there is a shift though. Can you use
That's
that
true.
to
Actually,
win more?
that shift would in fact turn into
Yeah.
a pass. So you do get
There
it
you
on
go.
the 8th.
Hey,
This is actually it's probably appropriate that you would recognize this. You haven't
Yeah.
seen one since the Horus Heresy.
I know one
Oh
of those
my
God.
motherfuckers.
An ancient tool of not even the Adeptus Mechanicus, who are the current tech priests who run all of the mechanical operations of the Imperium. This is a creation of the Mechanicum, which is the much more independent body that used to run technology before the heresy and before it was subsumed into the Adeptus Mechanicus. This
Period,
is
old
a
balls.
Thalax cyber. He's not a cyber automata, but a Thalax cyber shock troop. Somewhere deep in there are like the critical organs of a human, but everything else is cybernetics. So General Grievous is
Cannot
not a
be
million miles
efficient.
off as a reference point in terms of internal organs are kind of there. There's going to be enough of a brain that it's
But
still a
also
human brain
smoker's
running
cough.
things, not an abominable intelligence.
We
But
kept the
everything
larynx.
else
Mm.
is bionics.
Dick.
Is that what is it? A phalanx?
Thalax, yeah.
Those things are from before the heresy, a long time ago. I haven't seen one since I literally have not seen one in 10,000 years.
That's a very long
Gretchen's
time.
conversing with this guy now that like she knows that he knows who she is. Like, are your buddies? Did they already leave?
Clarification. Yes, Gretchen. They left some time ago. The Queen of White
Oh.
Lies has departed.
Oh shit!
They
Well, you
did
need to
say
get-
they were going to leave one of their boys behind.
You need to get out of here, man.
Come with us.
Statement agreed. I will be leaving shortly. However, I must go the long way round.
I knew it. I knew we had to go the long way round.
That's mean. That's so mean.
Clarification. I do not age.
He's also.
I am, if not eternal, at least enduring.
You do still have.
Clarification. The Inquisitor has asked me to observe what happens in light of the changes made here today.
Yes, but you do
Oh,
have
that's filthy,
organs
mate.
inside of you, which means you
That's
are
filthy. I like your gun though.
biomass. Aren't you worried you'll be eaten by the Tyranids?
They give
You'll be
him
consumed.
nothing. He'd give them nothing to just really. You
The
try to eat
Thalax
something like that.
has been really clear about intent in terms of what it said, but when you say, Apophis, are you worried about getting eaten by the Tyranids, it just kind of shoulders the multi-melter a little bit, and that's all it does in response.
No.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
He stays here then. What's your calling sign? The unit?
Identification. This
we
unit
go.
is Korak 64-7.
Korak 64-7.
Korak to friends.
Mm-hmm.
Korak, there we go.
If we're friends.
All right,
I don't know if
Korak.
we're friends. He hasn't shot us.
guess
I
we'll-
It's
guess we're friends.
HK47.
Yeah, I.
Yes, a
I
little
guess
bit of
we'll,
that.
A
I
little
guess
bit
we'll
of
see
that.
you in a
just
few
little
hundred
bit.
years. Maybe less.
Man, if the whole place gets nommed, he is going to spend so long in the digestive tract. That sucks.
He's gonna
That's-
get sucked up into a
Yeah,
hive
he's going to
ship.
be in a hive rectum for a few centuries. That's
Neve reappears at the top of the ramp. Guys, are we running in terror, or I don't understand.
We
yeah,
ran
we're,
in terror, and
look,
now
he-
we are sort of
this guy's
talking each
staying.
other.
I guess we better get out of here.
As Neve pokes her head out, a large body of cultists seems to have detached from the main group and is now running towards the group of people milling about the starport.
yeah, all right. That's the sign. Let's fucking go.
Korok shuffles a little bit, shakes some dust off the large large sort of plates of shoulders that are sitting out there.
You hear his fan spinning
Hefts
up
the
a little bit.
multi-melter. Yeah.
Look,
Farewell,
okay, so
friends.
we are climbing back into Croissant, but Gretchen is absolutely watching until the gate goes up because damn, this is gonna be good.
Yes. So assuming that kind of you guys start taking off as you go, what you see, Gretchen, as you're kind of effectively sticking your head out of the portal
Yeah, pretty much.
on the way up, is Korak standing in like the gateway that you have knocked down with the truck,
Mm-hmm.
and then just unleashing the multi-melter.
Yep, dramatic as
with
fuck. Oh,
great abandon.
yep.
If you've played any of Space Marine 2, the multi-melter effectively lets out almost like a cone of superheated energy from the kind of central emitters on it, like the barrels of it effectively. It's designed to melt through tank hulls. The good
and
news
these are
about it being
flesh.
designed to melt through tank hulls is that it goes through flesh and bone real well.
Yep. Oh
So there are
man,
just
they are sploshing at this point.
heat waves blown through these cultists as they are like
Oh.
disintegrated by the energy of it. Gretchen, you actually have to blink away the after
Yeah,
images on
yeah.
your eyes of their heat.
Uh,
Oh my
It's
god, it's like
almost
staring into the sun.
Neve,
Yeah, you need the
Sick.
little glasses.
Neve
Well,
just
yeah, she's got a bit of that Riddick thing going on, so she probably
She
would.
would. In my head, she's got a pair of like the solar
Yeah.
eclipse paper glasses that they give you.
Oh,
Neve
yeah,
just
all that.
turns. Neve just
That's all
turns
they had?
to
I mean,
Apophis
that's
and
pretty
says,
guard.
"Who was that?"
That was what was his unit name? Korak?
Yeah, correct. He's really
It
old.
started with K, and then
Alright.
I stopped listening.
I don't
We
understand exactly what they are, but they are
Oh,
a
on
thalax.
brand.
It is
And
an
we l-
ancient.
we left them behind.
Ancient.
Mm-hmm.
They're fine.
Okay.
Oh, he's so handsome. Look at that guy.
It's part of the Inquisition squad, I assume.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Gathering intel.
Wonderful. Cool. Well, congratulations. You have now, no, you're in the atmosphere above
Mm,
Free Water. You have left the town.
we haven't escaped yet.
Yeah, are there any high fleet ships?
As you start
Yeah,
pulling
how
up
crowded
into
is it
orbit,
up here?
the good news is the Hive fleet hasn't arrived yet. You're not detecting or Intertech reports that there's no Hive ships in orbit. A little bit confusing though. The Imperial ships are firing on each other.
Huh.
What's confusing about that? That's a fucking Tuesday in the Imperium.
Well, yeah, but why they're doing it is interesting. Like, because we don't know.
What kind of Imperial ships? Do you have any names?
Well, I've been monitoring the comms chatter, and it seems like the ones that opened fire first were screaming about their emperor, which is nothing new. And the other ones are screaming about some kind of false emperor and are firing back.
I
What?
understand what's happened here. One side is Gene Stealer cultists, and the other is just the regular Imperium.
Alrighty.
Yep, that would make sense.
hmm Which means that it's
Uh,
probably pretty bonkers inside their ships as well right now. Or have
Well,
they
yeah,
got
they
other
all went feral
patriarchs
because
up there?
the guy died.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Their psychic.
It's not a good
link
time to
died.
be around. In fact, quite a
It's not a
bad
good
time to
time
be
to
on Shade
have-
R1-J2.
Yeah.
It's not a good time to have Gene Stealer genes
No.
in you.
So
The skinny
we need to
pants.
leave the gravity well of this planet so that we can activate the temporal shift.
Mhm.
Does one of you want to do that while I prepare us to return to Solemnace?
Oh boy.
How do you propose we do that, Xeno?
I mean,
No,
built
actually,
I built a
I
pilot station for you last
yeah,
time.
I was gonna say last time there was a pilot station, so Gretchen will be like, yeah, all right, I got this.
Yep, Neve is
Why
about
not?
to sit at the station that she flew in on, and Gretchen, just full of confidence after the truck, just doesn't even notice and
Yeah.
just slips right in front, and Neve says, "Okay."
Yeah, probably like vaults over the chair and almost lands on Neve at this point.
Sister Anthony
Wonderful.
has decided to grab hold of something.
Yeah, have we got oh
solid.
shit bars?
Yeah,
If it,
do we have
We have,
little
like-
belts?
if it transforms to be a
Is
deck
it like
for
a
whoever's
train?
piloting, then
I will maglock myself to the floor.
yeah, if Gretchen if it changes for whoever's driving and Gretchen's driving, oh shit bars auto manifest, I think.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
Blackstone!
necessarily. It doesn't automatically adjust.
Oh,
But
right.
Inotech does tap a couple of things on her wrist, and some like really sturdy-looking handrails have appeared at strategic locations around the
Oh,
central deck.
HNS, let's
Fantastic.
go.
What are Necron ships made of? I don't even know.
Blackstone.
Is Blackstone
sorry,
magnetic?
Sorry, Blackstone
Plot
and
hole.
living metal. So the living metal
Right.
will be magnetic.
Magnetic, okay.
So you can.
What can I
still-
maglock to?
You can still maglock to the deck. You should be fine.
Okay.
Good, excellent, good idea. Alrighty, let's
Uh,
see if I can
wonderful.
It's like
drive.
Well-
subway surfing.
Let's see if I
Yeah.
can drive a croissant.
So Gretchen, you are now sitting in the pilot seat. There's
Yep.
a lot going on out there, but it looks like
Yep.
there's a reasonably clear run to
Can-
open
yeah,
space
Can we see a gap?
through the wreck of a system defense ship that has clearly already died in this sort of
Right,
crossfire.
threading the
So
needle.
you're going to have to do some
Alright.
fancy flying to get through. It's going
What's
to be
that
a
DN?
DN7 pilot
Ooh,
check.
Oh,
I am
do
gonna
it,
have
do
to
it.
glory on this because that's how many dice I've got.
You can. It's not impossible.
Okay,
can
it is not
Neve-
impossible,
Maybe
but
do it.
it's gonna get nasty.
As Neve
Are there
sees
any
this thing
assists I can
appearing
have?
on the scanner, she turns to Inotech, and
Yes,
says,
Inotech, yep.
"What about a co-pilot station?"
Inotech genuinely seems confused by that until she goes, right, organic,
Oh, yeah, you're
not as
not
efficient
linked.
as us.
Yep.
Taps a few buttons and a co-pilot station does indeed appear.
Rip, we are not USB compatible.
Um,
Which-
Gretchen,
not.
no, Gretchen. Sister Anthony will add a second hand to the
Yeah.
safety bars.
Grab both. Let's. Yep.
I could not be more maglocked to this ship.
Yep. So maglocked. Can you maglock your hands as well?
Yes, chunk, chunk.
All four.
hanging on to the everything. Yep. Alrighty. Sorry, DN7, gonna
Yeah.
roll this one.
Yep.
See what we've got. Come on, Gretchen, you can do it. Gretchen did
Oh,
not
so
do it.
close.
So
So
close.
close.
Can
though.
I get a? Can I throw
Glory,
a glory that
glory.
for
you,
help?
before you spend the glory, Neve, now that there's a co-pilot station that has been very rapidly built, I'll let you make a pilot check as well.
Yeah, I'm
DN
thinking.
5.
I'm thinking Gretchen is controlling, the main direction, and she's the primary
I'm making
pilot,
it bank and turn in 0G.
and I'm doing the minor thruster slides.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm drifting
So it's-
essentially.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's not
yeah.
as tricky as Gretchen's roll, but DN5, if you pass it, will bump up Gretchen's successes by 1 so that it's a success.
Okay, let's see how we go. Come on, you can
That's
do it.
5.
Pass.
There it is.
That is exactly it.
Hey!
So you're doing
So-
you're doing attitude adjustment, and I'm just providing the attitude.
Yes, Gretchen, you are flying. You are threading this needle pretty well, actually. To be fair, now
Nope.
unfortunately, the last thing you drove was a truck
Yeah,
in a
and this
two-dimensional
is a
plane.
croissant.
Yeah, and this is slightly different. So you make
Yeah.
a turn that in the truck would have looked rad as shit
Yeah.
and would have been absolutely perfect. Unfortunately, you're just about to clip like a bit of reinforced titanium that's sticking through the spine of this ship when Neve very deftly hits the attitude adjustments and pushes you just up enough that
jukes
you
us over it.
skate through without scratching the paint.
Yep.
And
Look,
you are free and clear.
Gretchen has been
Right.
yelling this whole time and does not stop.
All
It's
the way
part of-
up
part of
until
how we
you
win.
hear a voice over your vox that says, unidentified vessel, where are you going? This
Get
planet
the
is under
fuck
lockdown.
out!
Neve, that's a familiar voice to you.
Is that this guy
It's the
again?
same guys who ran you in when you cited Inquisitor Demetrius to get past the blockade in the first place, or to get past the system ships in the first place.
Oh no!
He's saving a lift.
They're
We
gonna
got
get
permission.
it. I think Gretchen in the yelling is gonna go, "This place is naff!"
Neve,
Tell them Tyranids are coming.
Neve says,
'Cause they are.
we have clearance from the Inquisitor to evacuate the area immediately. I suggest you do the same.
I don't know, is that no Doug or
Make
thinking Doug?
a. I mean,
Thinking
none
Doug,
of that
okay.
is.
That
Sorry,
was,
yeah,
that
no,
was
just
Doug
thinking.
doing a roll.
Yep.
That's a. I mean, there's no lie in that.
Yeah, that
Well,
was all true.
there's not really a lie there. Make a persuasion check for me. Let's make it DN 5.
Hopefully our lad believes us with the "you ought to really GTFO" at this point.
Does he not
seems-
see the Imperial ships
is
firing
alright.
on each other?
Okay.
Is he not in one?
9 successes. Any particular shifts you'd like?
I'd
Just
like
more info. When did those guys get here or something?
maybe I'd like them to actually realize that yes, this is a lost cause. They need to flee.
I get court-martialed and then shot.
Or go rogue.
Yeah.
Copy, vessel. See you out in space. And all the target locks that Gretchen you had kind of overlooked because you were busy screaming. All
Look,
of the target
everything
locks
was
that had-
beeping like mad,
Yeah,
but it's fine.
all little
It's
beeps
fine.
and whoops that are like incoming or target lock acquired.
Yep.
All of those disappear. And
Yep.
your ship is reasonably zippy, but its engines aren't massive and certainly not big enough to compete with Imperial ships that are minimum sort of a kilometer long.
Yeah.
Once again, straight over the top of you and over the viewport that you're all looking out, emerges the sharp, crenellated prow, or like Gothic architectural prow of an Imperial ship running out ahead of
cathedral
you,
going overhead. Yeah.
disappearing into the void. The last you see of it is there is a blip, for want of a better term, out there in the void somewhere, as reality kind of breaks and shatters like glass.
Yo, warp hop.
And there's a tiny little portal of just the weirdest colors you've all ever seen. Not you, Apophis. You've seen this a million times. You're looking directly into the warp.
It's Octarine over there.
Yes, exactly right. And the ship slips into that. The rift seals itself,
Oh.
and it's just empty space in front of you once again. And that
That's
ship
bad.
is gone. Who's got the best tech out of Neve and Gretchen?
Oh, that'll be Neve. I'm not super tech. I just hit it with a hammer.
I have 6.
Yep.
Cool.
I've got like none.
Make a DN3 tech check as they kind of sail over you. If you want to know which ship it is, so you can keep an eye out for it later.
Oof.
Nah.
I am re-rolling. I care.
Fair.
I'll just use a Wrath rather than a Glory.
Yep.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey.
That's what you want.
Sick.
Very nice.
So yes, you with 9 successes, you absolutely succeed. This
Write
is the
down their
Firestarter.
number plate.
Hey, Firestarter!
Twisted Firestarter.
It's the one.
Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't come out of the warp as a Twisted Firestarter. That'd suck.
I hope it comes out of the warp as a Twisted Firestarter.
I mean, that would be
Sounds-
pretty. That would be
Sounds
pretty
rad
excellent.
as fuck.
In a
Oh my
Dawson's
God.
Christian kind of way.
The Firestarter has disappeared from this planet, You now
Off
have a
they
name
go.
that you can look up if you ever want to check the history books.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the
see
fire
what happened
starter?
to them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Neve will do that because she's coming. She suddenly has this thought. I think I helped someone.
Weird, right?
Indeed. So, all that being said, you are now free and clear to make it out of the gravity well of the planet that you've spent the last couple of days on, over here on Shade R1-J2. You slip into deep space, for want of a better term. Inatech stands at the central control dais of the TARDIS, plugs herself in through her tentacle legs, brings up a holographic display of... You guys have never seen Solemnace from the outside. However, the large floating hololithic glyph of Trazen's personal symbol above the planet as she's sort of looking at it makes it pretty clear where you're going. Yeah. So she starts rotating, and once again, instead of rotation going backwards this time, like it did for you to get to Shade R1-J2, it just starts rolling forwards very, very quickly until you get the impression that you're now back where you started in terms of time. And in terms of space, you have now arrived back at Solemnace. Rolls back into the hangar. It's a quick walk back down to Trazen's throne room. And you are once again standing before the one known as the Infinite Overlord of Solemnace, the Collector.
So Neve
Trazen
has put two of the Liberators on her hip under her coat and is holding the other very clearly, in a ready to present it, essentially.
As you walk out, Inatech grabs like a loose piece of... Necrons don't really have cloth. They have very small tessellated pieces of metal, but she effectively grabs a Necron washcloth and throws it over the top of the Liberator that you've got ready to go and whispers to you, he likes a bit of pageantry.
Presentation is everything with this guy.
Yeah. No, so you can go, wah!
Yes. And so as you descend the steps into Trazen's throne room, he's once again effectively lounging on a throne that overlords have sat rigid and stock steady in for about 65 million years other than him. Really disrespecting the chair in a lot of ways. The other overlords don't like him terribly much for it. But he leans forward and goes, my assets, you have returned to me. Tell me, have you brought what I need?
Gretchen is full of adrenaline still. It has not stopped. So she, power slides in as well. She's like, what?
Purvis is cover handing the back of her shirt in case she starts getting zoomies.
She's absolutely got the zoomies. Because she's used to being high on everything. So being high on actual thing is she's
high on life, man.
Yup.
Yeah.
She didn't even need stims for this one. She is absolutely loving it.
Okay, Neve has decided, yes, let's put on a show. She's walking, 1 foot in front of the other, very slowly, very deliberately, pauses, kneels, places the parcel on the ground, and steps back, does a bow, arms to the side, and then stands up and simply says, "For you."
We're doing Johnny Bravo poses in the background, by the way. Woo! Yeah!
Wonderful. Make a... There's not really a performance sitting in the stack for us, but persuasion will still do. Let's make it another persuasion check.
Actually, could it be cunning? I mean, I've actually got the same stat there, but feels like this is more of a cunning thing. Yeah.
That's true. Let's make it a cunning check. Can everybody else make a persuasion check for me, though, as you're kind of lending to the pageantry? If you are. If you're just hanging around in the back, don't worry about it. But
I guess I am. What
Anthony
did you say
is just hanging around in the back.
Purvis is also just hanging around in the back.
What did you say it was? Persuasion? I
persuasion.
I have 2 whole dice. So what is this idiot doing?
I am re-rolling that.
Wrath
You're like-
complication. I'm taking my
Sokka in the back of
complication.
every Legend of Avatar, Last End of Airbender scene, just like cactus juice popping around.
Mhm.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, we have 2 wrath complications.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my
so-
complicate. What the heck have we got? Something from my past comes back to haunt me. Oh man.
Uh-oh. That's because you went off the stim, girl.
Pose.
I guess I did a pose and like, oh fuck me back.
What
All
did
right.
you lose? Did you drop one of your other guns? What
I
happened?
lose an
What
item.
guns do you have to drop?
No,
We're
not
gonna
one of
start
the- I
calling
hope it's
you
not one of the-
Neve Butterfingers.
Yeah, we really need to
Yeah.
get you those Wiimote things.
Okay.
Can you glory that to not drop one of the other fucking guns? Because you've got
I
both
don't
of them
think
on
you
you.
can re-roll your complication, can you?
Oh no.
Cover yourself
No.
in glue, girl.
Just drop
It
your
just says
rifle
war
or something.
gear. What other war gear have you got? Bullets? Does that count as war gear?
I mean,
You
I've
drop
got
bullets?
Ammo does count.
She has dropped ammo before.
a mono
That
knife.
has happened. You are right.
I've got the projectile rounds. I'm not going to drop my legs or my eye.
As you bow, like just a full magazine drops out of your bra.
Click, 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 click. Yeah. It's good
Man,
storage space in
How
that.
mean is Doug gonna be? Because he could just absolutely make one of the extra guns fall out right now.
If he
Big
wants to
storage.
roll, he rolls. If he chooses, he
I was
chooses.
going to say part of it is I kind of want to roll for gear. Now it is gear, not weapons. You've got
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Like
that's
most
fine
of what
then.
you own. Most of what you got is in fact weapons, though. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 7 things you could reasonably drop. I'm going to say that at least one of those Liberator auto stubs is very secure because you definitely don't want to drop that.
Yeah. But also,
Roll a d6. Yep.
this is just David saying in advance. He has every intention of revealing the other 2 guns.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
But this is part of hiding them for now as part of the pageantry.
Yes. Cool. Cool. That being the case, then yes, roll a d6 and we'll see what falls out of your coat pockets.
I mean, we can pick it back up, right? Whatever he drops.
Yeah,
We're
correct.
not
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a
yeah.
moving
Not at all.
car. Again.
4.
This
You're
time.
really-
Your
Me-
monomolecular edged knife falls out of its sheath and clatters to the deck.
And
Or does it just
actually,
go into
Not
the hill?
quite.
well, lands on her metallic foot, fortunately, and just sort of leaves a scratch on it.
Perfect. Yes.
And
scratch the
Neve
paint.
winces, so much for sticking the
That was
landing.
Cool.
Yes, it does kind of not quite ruin the effect, but it does impact the effect somewhat. But Trazen is still delighted. I see Inatek has told you I enjoy the pageantry of it all. Wonderful. Now, he stands up, goes down, picks up the parcel, unwraps it, admires his Liberator auto stub, and says, "Ah,
And
look at this craftsmanship."
Neve says, "Oh, and I hope you don't mind, but I would very much like to keep these 2 for myself."
Again, he's a Necron. His face is a solid block of metal. He doesn't smile. And yet, the tilt of
An
his head
emoji.
makes that kind of rictus grin of his Necron sort of skull visage turn into just the hint of a smile as he sort of admires the one in his hands
I love
and
him.
looks at the 2 at your hip and goes, "Huh. I was going to say these usually come as a pair, but 3 of them. That is exciting."
Neve says, "I would be happy.
Oh, now
I
I
would
get
be happy to consider them on indefinite loan from your collection. I do think they will help me in your service."
Make a persuasion check. Let's go DN 3 on this one. Again, not a super hard one.
I just got why there's 3. Because
Is it
he had 3
'cause-
arms.
Because
He's
they
He's got
were
3 arms. Yeah.
pencils.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I did not make that connection.
hmm
It's dual wield, but for someone with 3
But
arms.
for
Yeah,
3
tri-wield.
wheel, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Because yeah, pew pew, 2 pistols, of course. Oh, it just never crossed
And
my
he's
mind.
a pew pew pew.
And pew pew pew. Oh my god.
Trazen looks at the one in his hands, looks at the 2 at your belt,
Idiot.
and goes, "One will sit nicely in the collection for now. I will want them back one day, but I have the benefit of eternity. You don't. I'll get them later." They're in the galaxy, and that's enough for me.
Neve says, I'm sure one day you could even just send someone else to collect them from my corpse.
I like to. We're on the same wavelength. Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I look forward to acquiring them again later.
Reacquiring them.
In the meantime,
that.
enjoy them. And all of you, please, enjoy this. And he kind of waves his hands, and there's like a dissipation of glowing green Necron math magic, I guess, for want
Bullshit.
of a better term, transdimensional nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
At his feet and kind of just in front of you guys at the base of the kind of, his throne, appears, in fantasy terms, it's almost like a dragon's horde. Just
Ooh.
stacks of coins and wealth and gemstones and jewels and things like that.
Mm.
And he says, these were found elsewhere in the collection, and I have so many of them.
He's
but-
doubles.
But I know that they are valuable for trade with you, so please enjoy them.
Don't
Consider
tell
it
Gretchen
payment
twice.
for a job well done. Oh, and also, I have asked Initech to create custom spaces for you. Next time you return to the ship, there will be quarters arranged, so you can have some privacy.
Quarters.
Speak to
Shit.
Initech if you would like to customize them in any way. For those of you who have seen other campaigns that we have run, it has become something of a custom to have your own bespoke little corner of the world to live in. This is that for Wrath and Glory. On the TARDIS, there are going to be 4 small rooms for everyone. The good news is, Necron technology around sort of dimensional space is a bit wacky, so they can be as large or as small as you'd like. But by default, there'll be about 20 square meters of room, enough for like a bed, some other amenities, a table to sit at if you want that. For your,
Gretchen's
breakfast
not going
meals
to
and things
know
like
what
that.
to do with herself. You don't get quarters as a guard. Holy fuck.
No, that's it. It's suddenly you're not bunking with 20 other dudes.
Yeah.
But yes, so that's what you will get when you return to the ship. I've also asked Initech to create a, what's the word? It's been so long since I've done it. Meditation chamber. I have, as you've returned, I've detected an increase in, shall we say, arcane influence on all of you. Almost all of you, he says with a
Yeah,
knowing look to Gretchen.
Yeah, Gretchen's going to kind of look and be like, you what?
Is the arcane influence in the room with us right now?
So,
Mate, I haven't seen
Uh,
anything like that.
it's not going to be super effective. To be fair, if I just threw a chunk of Blackstone in with you and let it run its course, you would all be annihilated. But limited exposure will help. I suggest you spend some time reflecting on your choices. And with that, he's clearly kind of done with you, and he returns to his chair and kind of is not quite goleming with the Liberator, but he's definitely got it in his palm and is kind of running his hands over the machine work of it and all those sorts of things. And
examining the bolt
already
and the...
kind of
Mhm.
he's forgotten you guys. He summoned another cryptech from somewhere else in the archives. So, another sort of assistant, and is starting to dictate what he wants the exhibit for the Liberator to look like. He's like, now, we're going to use a hard light versions for 2 of the 3, but in the meantime, if we can generate a Kellamorph and have it standing off against a sheriff of some kind, that would look terribly heroic, and I'm sure is exactly how it went down originally. Now, and this
yeah, the
goes
guy
on
with
and
the
on
big
and on.
eye.
You guys have been dismissed.
Something happened to some sheriffs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll miss him, whatever his name was.
I've still got his badge. It's sick.
Hell yeah, go.
You should offer it to
10
Trazen.
I almost forgot. Initech has your next assignment, so just go back to her.
Bet she's thrilled at that. These idiots again?
Neve will say, I do think we could use a short rest. We are organic, after all, before we deploy again.
Yeah, someone's got to do something about it. Purpose butt's full of needles.
He's
Trazen
literally just bleeding.
He's just gonna bleed on the ship in
leaking
peace.
on the
thank
deck.
you. Yeah.
Trazen looks up again with that same kind of
Oh, you still here?
contemplative face that Initech had briefly when she was like, right, organics. Get used to it with the Necrons. He goes, of course, organics. You need rest. Yes, of course. Take all the good news is time is not an issue. Take all the time you need.
Hey.
Also, if you want to do anything recreationally, there is a what do you call them? Cogitator, just down the hall there. If you want to go and Google
Well,
yourself. No, that's not what
Is
you
it
say
like
anymore.
an old Mac or something?
I
like
mean,
an
I know
Apple iMac?
it runs Doom because everything does.
He's got Windows 95.
What do you
I mean, we
call it?
definitely know that it at least runs Doom. That's a universal
Whatever.
constant.
Go and use that if you want to do anything recreationally.
It's not Doom, it's Bolt Gun. It's running Bolt Gun.
Oh well, I
It's
suppose,
got
yeah.
the Carter Encyclopedia maze.
100%.
Cool.
Just in the corner.
I'm
Imperial Wolfenstein.
I'm envisioning the early command line access version of HTML where it was just text on the screen, and you had to use the cursor to highlight the word so you could follow the link to the next page or something like that.
There
my
is
God.
so
I was
those of you who go
there.
into those of you who go into the room that Trazen kind of vaguely waves at will absolutely find a number of ancient cogitators, which is the 40k word for computers, sitting there. There are some real classic sort of. Somehow he got his hands on a Commodore 64 that still works in the 41st millennium.
Yes.
There is a green or like teal clear plastic Mac sitting on a
Nice.
desk.
Hell yeah.
There's a like cream tower with a CRT monitor sitting in front of it.
The beige monolith. Yep.
Yep, the old beige monoliths.
Oh, I remember.
There's a Lenovo ThinkPad that has somehow endured into the year 40,000.
For me,
Oh,
can
wow.
there be an Apple IIe, please?
There is an Apple IIe then. Whatever. This seems to be like his collection of human tech.
Does he have those like little when we were little kids had like the learning laptop
Oh, the
with like
leapfrog.
the old digitals? Yeah, like leapfrog.
Probably in a
Shapes and
different
colours.
section, not here.
Oh,
Mm.
not in this
Yeah.
one. Is that in the shapes and colors section?
Yeah. There is also right down the end a more modern machine, which paradoxically is much bigger and chunkier than any of the other machines in the room. It is massive,
there
and
a
has its
guy
own little
fused to
server
it?
stack sort of sitting behind it.
Motherfucking
Good news,
It's a
there's
lot
not
of
actually a
AI
guy
power.
fused to this one. This one is legitimately
Yeah.
a computer because it doesn't have, it doesn't require an abominable intelligence to run. Yeah, so there you go. You've got a computer room and you've got your own rooms on Innotek's, well, I say Innotek chip, on your TARDIS.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
Apophis is just going to head back to the TARDIS. He doesn't need to go on the computer.
Neve has a list of things she wants to research.
I'll
If
let you
there's a
do-
switch 2 in the cogitator room,
Coming at
Sister
you.
Anthony
Let's
will
go.
be drawn towards it.
I
Otherwise,
remember this.
she will go back to the TARDIS.
Pocopia?
Yeah, she would like Pocopia,
Pocopia,
please.
whatever that is. You can play as Piker
She would.
Shaw.
I would like to be best friends with the little Bulbasaur.
He's so cute.
She'd be wondering where her
He is
what
a
her doggo got
sweetie
to, as
pie.
well, I suppose.
Oh, listen to him.
Neve
He
will,
sings.
you probably got
Neve will start by punching in Firestarter, whatever else she wants to know what happened to them.
yes. Make a. When are we going to make it? It's not really tech because you're kind of used to like it's just using a computer, right?
Investigation.
We're all digital nomads.
Yeah, I'll let you make either
Yeah.
investigation probably makes the most sense. Make an investigation roll to see what happens. DN information on the Firestarter is going to be fairly thin on the ground. It is meant to have.
You need the Wayback Machine for that one.
Let's make it a DN. Let's make it challenging. DN 5. You succeed.
But with a Roth complication.
Okay. So
What
let's
if he
roll the
drops
complication and we'll see
now?
what happens.
Does it explode?
You found it, but you saw Goatsy on the way.
The environment
Oh.
changes.
Accidentally Google
Interesting.
blue waffle.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we get. You get you do find information on the Firestarter. The Firestarter was originally stationed well and truly above, or like as a system defense chip for Chade R1-J2. thought lost when Hive Fleet Kronos descended on the planet and absolutely destroyed it.
So history does say that High Fleet Kronos showed up. There you go.
History does indeed say that Hive Fleet Kronos arrived and ate the planet.
They did it.
However, despite being listed as lost with all hands in the skies above Shade R1-J2 when the Hive Fleet Kronos rocked up, something with the same transponder has been recorded by a couple of other ships throughout Imperial history.
Oh fuck, sweet dude Lawson's Christian.
So there have been a couple of, generally speaking, out in the Halo stars. The Halo stars are kind of the loose collection of sort of scattered stars that dot the edge of the galaxy. So kind of where lawlessness goes to the frontier,
Haunted.
effectively.
They're haunted as fuck.
Scum and villainy out there.
They
Stars
often are
haunted.
very haunted. It's true.
Stars
The space is
haunted.
haunted. However, out in the Halo stars, there have definitely been pings on the transponder for the Firestarter. Sometimes alone.
It couldn't
In the
possibly be the
last
first.
300 years as part of a small fleet.
Oh, they've been racking up dudes. Oh,
Often seen escorting a dictator-class cruiser of unknown allegiance called the Queen of White Lies.
oh, okay, all right.
She's fine. We're fine. It's okay.
That's all right. They got picked up by our bros.
It's fine. Okay, we're fine. It's fine.
Cool.
Are you okay?
Ship's not haunted. Ship's fine.
Ship's definitely not haunted.
Neve
Oh,
just smiles to herself. She did something. She made a difference.
Mhm.
And she's about to log off, and then she stops, types in planet Imperium Raktalan 4, and her finger hovers over the enter button to search. And shall we take a break?
Yes, let's do that. Let's take a break just before Neve makes a decision there. So we will be right back, gang. Don't go anywhere. We will join you shortly.
Sick.
Very much for bearing with us for a break. It's always good to get up and stretch as we go. But our heroes have just deposited one Liberator auto stub with Trazen, successfully talked him into letting them. He was kind of fairly happy to let you borrow two.
He
But
probably saw it coming, to be fair.
the library card is well and truly out for Neve, who has two Liberator auto stubs on her tab with Trazen the Infinite. Trazen has opened rooms on the TARDIS for you so that you can set your own spaces up when you get back there, and has opened up the computer room, which houses a collection of antique machines from throughout history. And Neve has used one to search for the Firestarter, the ship that you rescued out the back of, or at the end of your trip to Freewater, to discover that yes, it absolutely escaped, and has just gone to search for Raktalan 4, and is about to hit enter or not.
She hesitates and then presses it.
Wonderful. The information loads. Raktalan 4, class Hive World, tithe grade Exactus Secundus. Information rattles on in a similar fashion, giving you information about relative gravity, the local or the current planetary governor, which is a name that you don't recognize, Neve. So however long you've been in here, it's been enough time for it to affect some kind of regime change.
What matters so far is that the planet still exists.
Yes, it does still exist. It is still paying the Imperial tithe. It is, by all accounts, still a planet that exists, and according to the Administratum, is existing correctly by paying all of its taxes on time.
That's important.
Scrolling through, there's a bunch of information about the various Hive cities. If you think about like a Judge Dredd style megacity, that's not far off a Hive city, except stretched to even more ridiculous proportions. They have skyscrapers within Hive cities rather than just skyscrapers. Information about the Planetary Defense Force, which seems fine, but also there tends to be quite a few allegations of misallocation of funds and corruption and missing shipments of weapons throughout the hive. Again, nothing particularly unheard of on a hive world. Something like Necromunda, which is the hive world, absolutely has weapon shipments going missing all the time. That's
Honestly,
about all you get.
at
Yep.
that stage, Neve is happy to know that things are continuing as she had left them.
Basically, right? That's about all you get before the Wrath complication that you rolled earlier for your first search for the Firestarter kicks in, and the screen dies, goes blank. Whichever machine you used, the power has died on it.
Oh no.
And then you get so it all goes
It's
blank,
technology.
and then about 5 seconds later, there's a dum, and then like a loading screen appears.
Aggressively loud BIOS noise.
Even in the future,
correct.
nothing works.
Post beep.
Neve decides it's time to meditate.
Yes, the boot time is long on this machine. It's taking.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got to go and get a coffee. That was before SSDs.
Yep.
Oh,
So it is
God.
taking a while to boot. So it's probably a good time to head back to the TARDIS and check out your room and check out the meditation chamber. Speaking of, everyone else sort of ducked onto the TARDIS already, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Except
think
for
so.
Gretchen,
did.
maybe.
Yeah, no.
Gretchen was
I-
like rolling around.
yeah, she's probably still
Bouncing off
coming
walls.
down a little bit, but like just
Mhm.
rattling around.
Moved her into
So-
like a Azumi enclosure.
Yeah.
So Inatech is once
She's
again
probably
standing.
She's probably actually looking for some recap at this point.
Good news: the computer room has a little coffee machine or a recap machine on
Yo.
a stand, like on a desk out the back
fucking
with some paper
antique, though.
cups. It
The
is
long-
quite
yeah.
old. It's yeah.
Yeah.
It'll grind the recap for you automatically, but you do have to wait a sec, and it makes a lot of noise.
It's got these annoying ass little cups and things.
Anyway, so you get onto the TARDIS. Inatech is standing in the central dais and says, "I understand Trazen has opened some rooms for you."
Oh yeah, he did say that. Hey.
Wonderful. Again, tapping on her little wrist-mounted interface. 4 doors open across the way from the main entrance to the command dais, and above them is a bunch of Necron script, which I don't think any of you can read.
No. Scarab, bendy arm, snake.
Yeah, right. Like circle, dash, circle, circle.
Circle,
Feather,
line,
feather.
line.
By
eyeball.
doing this,
Yep, exactly right. Right.
Yep.
Right. What do you got? What do you all speak? High Gothic or
Gothic.
low?
Lower.
I don't know.
Emperor's
We
Gothic.
speak low
What
Gothic.
are we speaking? No.
Low Gothic. We speak low Gothic.
Yes. So in 40k, Low Gothic is basically the lingua franca. It's the English, not even the lingua franca. It's just the base language. It's the English of the galaxy. High Gothic is what you use for official documents and stuff, and it's effectively shitty Latin.
Or if you're really
Is the
old,
best
I
way
guess.
to think about it.
Or if you're an orc.
Some orcs will talk in High Gothic
Which
quite
I love that.
comfortably and fluently. Any of you
Increasingly a fan
who
of the orcs.
are not Sister Anthony would also know Proto-Gothic exists. Not many of you would speak it, but it's like
you see it written on
old
official shit.
English, effectively.
Yeah.
So
Really
it would be like
fancy
trying to
old
talk
shit.
to, someone who is speaking old English with a modern tongue to go from Low Gothic to Proto-Gothic. Anyway, Low Gothic it is then, and she taps some things, and then above each room we get Apophis, Gretchen, Anthony, Neve.
And
Move over to
Gretchen's
rooms.
even weirded out by that because she's used to being a number.
Oh, she's got her name on something.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Sweet.
Right, so instructions. Head on in. I've put together what I think you need to survive, but I could be wrong. If there's anything you need or anything you want, there's a scarab attached to the wall.
Oh,
Do we know how to use the seashells? Is this a
is
thing?
it alive as well?
Right. Nope, you don't have. You can't connect to it.
No USB-C here, darling.
Hang on. Tap some things. There's now also a keyboard
Buttons.
underneath that scarab.
Hey.
Type in what you need, and it will adjust the room to match. And so that's basically where she leads. Oh, and the meditation chamber. Yes. Taps a few more buttons. A little elevator appears, sort of in between, like dead center for all the rooms. If you've got room 1, room 2, elevator,
I've got
room
that
3,
central
room
column.
4.
Hey.
There's now an elevator which drops down a level, and that will take you. There you go. There's a little scarab.
Well, it's a Zerg,
Aw.
but
You will absolutely be able to skin the scarab to your heart's content as well. So if you want it to look more organic or less necron-y, you can. And that is what you get. You now have, in true kind of BioWare RPG style, you have unlocked some extra rooms in your ship, and you can now go visit them and do stuff in them.
Chambers. Oh man, I can kill some fish and build gunpla.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Invite crew members up to sit awkwardly on your couch for a bit.
Yes, absolutely. something mercenaries wage.
All that good stuff.
Mhm.
Yes, so that's what you get. So, if any of you want to go and adjust your room to match now, feel free to describe what it looks like. If you want some more time to think about it, by all means, stick with what
Gretchen-
Initech has given you.
Gretchen's
terms
gonna need to
of-
think about that.
Yeah, what
In
has
terms of
Initech
what
given
you-
us?
In terms of what Initech has given you, there's a. It really looks like she's just kind of Googled. What do humans
What do
need?
humans? Yeah. How
Yeah.
to keep human.
there's a
There's
bottle of air.
Yeah, exactly right.
and one of those
Yeah.
hamster drippers, so you can go because that's what organics
There's
do, right?
bench. It is solid blackstone. It looks ridiculously uncomfortable. Each one is tailored for your height exactly.
Oh, yo, is it one of them Egyptian headrests? Like
So,
the
like,
stone headrest?
The top of your head would be exactly level with the edge of the bed, and the bottom of your feet would also be exactly level with the bottom of this slab of blackstone.
Well, I
There's
mean,
a
that's
little
that's
slab
cushy,
of blackstone
that's
at one
cushy as far as
blackstone
Gretchen's concerned.
at one
Aw,
end that is
pillow.
clearly raised because she's clearly seen a pillow in an image search and gone, a block of stone, that'll do.
Yep.
Very sweet.
There's a fully functional wash basin and toilet. She got that one right at least.
Yep.
Little
prison cell. Love it.
No partitioning on that though. It's just kind of in the
there.
space.
Yep.
It's like a modern
Um,
hotel room.
Yeah, exactly right. If you think about a modern hotel room made out of like obsidian, you're not a million miles off. There's a smaller bench that's clearly for sitting on somewhere in the room. She's kind of tried to randomize them for all of you so they're in slightly different locations.
Oh, that's cute.
And there's one that's like table height as well, and that's about it. That's what you get.
Yep. I mean,
Amazing.
Gretchen's like, wow, the bed is actually the right length for me. That's amazing.
Aw.
Because like her boots aren't hanging off the end. It's not a stretcher. It's not full of mud.
She loves it.
This is
So-
wow. This is the neatest room she's ever been put in.
Oh, sorry. And of course, on the wall there is a Necron Scarab, which you've seen 100 times and fought a couple of times.
Yeah.
On the wall, and a little keypad underneath it. If you think about it kind of like the holodeck on Star Trek, where there's that little alcove that has the sort of access point on it, you're not a million miles off. You will type instructions into the Scarab, it'll run off and basically adjust the space to suit you.
So
I'll get this mental image, and there's also like a small framed picture of an apple because this is art. Please view the art. Humans like for
No,
there to
the
be
first-
art.
first thing Neve will do will be to make sure she can lock the door.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Neve's door is
second,
now lockable.
second thing she will do is turn her scarab into this.
Aw.
my God. All right.
Oopsie.
Aw. Don't
Very
let that
cute.
thing escape. Oh my God.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Change is made. In the meantime, if you guys want to take some time to think about your rooms, feel free
Yeah,
to, but you
I'm
now
amazing. I got
have
that one.
your
Sick.
rooms, and I guess, you know, again, in true RPG fashion, when you buy the upgrade sets to decorate your rooms,
Yep.
let me know.
Yep.
Apophis is pretty much what a typical like Tizkin room would be. So there's some fabrics.
They're full of books.
There's a bunch
Some
of
nice
books everywhere.
accent
Probably they probably
textiles.
don't have anything in them. Yeah, like a dark bohemian maximalist
Yeah,
bedroom.
bit of mood lighting going on.
There's incense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but standing out amongst all of it is the most garish, unmatching, does not belong here mirror. Like a massive floor-to-ceiling mirror.
Full length. Yep.
The edges of it are covered in like demonettes doing all sorts of naughty things.
There's a sticky note saying "You are beautiful."
Yeah,
you are enough.
No, it's clearly not something he would typically have.
No.
But that mirror is important to him. So,
Bless.
Mm.
and instead of a door, there's a curtain.
Beaded curtain or a textile curtain?
Both.
Okay. Yep.
Layered.
Yeah.
Got a bit of that. Got to have the sparkle as well as the.
Oh, and he's out of his armor now too. He has magic to wear.
Kicking around in his his sweatpants.
He's just got his little robe on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Sister Anthony, I think, has enough like not specific knowledge, but enough general knowledge to know that she doesn't want to sleep on a stone slab.
Got the full
So
poster,
she's going to
full
make
Barbie.
some very basic changes that are going to look a little bit like a Barbie dream house, but like very low key, like you've just
Gothic
bought
Barbie dream
the
house.
cheapest
Barbie
one.
dream house, but with
No.
skulls on it.
No, like currently this is the Barbie dream house made out of like tissue boxes because that's all you've got. So she's just going to put up a wall between the toilet and the sleeping area with a door. She's going to put in like a simple bed that she will fit in. So it's not like a single, but it's like a king single. It's just there's room to stretch out. And after a moment's thought, she will add a stained glass window like what she would have seen in her memory of the Scholar Progenium.
Oh, nice.
If that's how you say it.
Exactly
Very nice.
On one side. And she'll have there, then she'll add that in, and then she'll feel nice when she'll say, except that it will be any stained glass will be in shades of pinks and purples.
Perfect.
It's gonna match.
That's her room. It's very simple currently, but she feels good about it.
Very lovely.
Especially the wall between the toilet and the bed.
Yeah, so Neve checks that she can lock the door. She changes the scarab. She dumps her gear, then steps out and locks the door behind her. And is heading straight for the meditation chamber. She's hoping to get there before anyone else. But if
Sister Anthony's forgotten it.
But if any of you
does not care.
It would also be fun if some of you happen to arrive while she's hoping for privacy.
Look, I think Gretchen's idea of meditation is to do a strip back and clean of all her guns anyway, so she's probably staying in her room, to be honest.
I don't
stare into a mirror.
I don't think Anthony has considered the connection between you've all been corrupted and she met a cool dog.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not corruption. That's just a good day.
why would you link those together? I mean, one's a cool dog.
Also, like, what the fuck does corruption mean? Like, functionally, no one has explained this.
No one ever does explain it, even in proper 40k. Like, I mean, to be fair, it's just the thing that gets you shot.
Neve, as you descend the elevator into the meditation space, it is, like everything on this TARDIS, very bare. There's nothing in here at the moment that would suggest any kind of comfort. It is quite literally just a big... Perhaps the best way to describe it is if you think about, do you know the crystal chamber in the Dark Crystal?
Yes. Quite well.
It's a big open space. It kind of sits underneath the central dais of the TARDIS upstairs. And in the center, there is just this kind of jagged chunk of blackstone, which is a material that you've seen the Necrons use a ton of times. I'll just explain it to you guys so that you know blackstone is fairly warp resistant. In fact, the Necrons have built anti-warp weapons using it. as the base, and so using it to kind of draw some of that chaos corruption out of you is a way of Trazen trying to keep you useful as assets for longer before the corrupting influence of chaos comes for you all. So basically how it's going to work is in between each adventure, you can sit down, meditate at the stone, or stand and meditate if that's your preference. It doesn't really matter. But basically, once in between each adventure, you can remove D3 corruption points by meditating.
Nice.
Any more than that, and your
That
body
is
will
very
start to
generous
unravel
of you,
as
sir.
the Blackstone starts to, overdo the anti-warpness of it, given that you have a soul and therefore exist in the warp a little bit. You would end up effectively like the podlings in the Dark Crystal who get like their souls sucked out through the crystal. So don't spend too long in there, but spend some time in there, recover D3 corruption or remove D3 corruption points, and away you go. If you have a mutation, that mutation isn't going anywhere. That change to your body is permanent. So there is the scope to, for example, dance across that mutation threshold 1 level a couple of times and pick up some minor mutations at that point. Your body will just have a lot of changes. That's fine. But the Blackstone is not quite powerful enough to undo physical changes to your body. It's more about pulling that warp essence out of you as
So
you're going.
Neve is going to kneel in front of the Blackstone. She doesn't care that there's no mats or anything on the floor. She's got metal knees anyway. And she's going to close her eyes and after taking a few deep breaths, she's going to say, "Blessed whom it may concern. I'm out of my depth. I always have been. I made a promise that I'd come back, that we'd be together again. And I'm scared that I'll do anything to keep that promise. Make any deal, cross any line. I want to see her again, more than anything else. But if I do, I have to be the same person who made that promise. I have to remember who I am so that she will. I don't know about good or evil, but I do know about hunger, oppression, pain, and since those are the things I oppose, I choose to call them evil. And this is who I was, this is who I am, and who I must remain if I want Catherine to recognise me one day."
What we've got a name?
So, I'm not asking for anything, oh mighty mystery one. I guess I'm just thinking out loud. Amen?
Cool. Remove D3 corruption points.
One.
1 corruption point.
Well,
Yay! Hey, one less
You
than you
did
had before.
great.
It's true.
One's
That's
better.
right.
One's better than none.
Well, if she feels even
Maybe six.
slightly better, then that'll be a big deal for her.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, exactly right. You
It
do
could be
definitely
better,
feel
or
some
it
of
could be
that.
radiation. One of the two.
There is
What
definitely
is
that sense
corruption
that
but radiation?
the kind of not quite weight, but the uneasiness of the deal you made in your dreams is slightly lessened by this time spent reflecting. On your way out the door, you notice that there is in fact another scarab on the wall in here with a keyboard underneath it. So if you would like to set up your own little meditation space in here, you can.
Aw. Can you put in a coffee
Yeah.
machine down there?
I mean, you could.
Is that praying to the Emperor, having some recap?
Sister Anthony would like to go down and have some low sticks and a cup of
Oh.
recap.
Oh my
Yo,
god, a low stick and a recap sounds great about now.
Right. Man, imagining her and Gretchen just having a low stick together, that's kind of sweet, actually.
I
Mhm.
mean, it's very 3 a.m. out the back of a nightclub.
Mhm.
Like the sort
Yeah,
of people who
I can
bond.
dig it. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's some girl
Yeah.
bonding right
Yeah.
there.
That's like they met in the line for the toilet and they went out for a ciggy.
Yep. I feel it. That's good shit.
Bringing
So,
each other fair, 100%.
Sister Anthony, if you are going down there to, I mean, it's not really a meditation chamber. You've just got to stand near the Blackstone for long enough. So if you are going to go down there and punch some darts and have a cup of coffee, that is indeed sufficient to remove D3 corruption points.
I mean, yeah, if you tell her that there's a room down there, if someone reminds her, she'll go check it out.
Inatech
She
briefly.
might see Neve coming out and just be like, "Oh, it's down there."
Yeah, Neve isn't going to. Neve doesn't think it's her business to tell anyone else to meditate.
Wonderful. So if
Yeah.
you pop down there, you can absolutely set it up. If you are setting up like a cigarette station, or a coffee, a recaf and low sticks station. Inatech
I feel
will
like
sort
she
of-
spiritually knows that, like, the French, the French tinge to her just sort of craves a cigarette and a cup of coffee.
Look, that
Inatech
checks
will
out.
come down somewhat alarmed and say, "I've detected a fire in this room." What? Ah, I see. Hold, please. She's going to tap on her wrist device, and suddenly the
Oh,
air
no,
filtration systems in the meditation chamber are much, much better.
I'm glad there's air at all. So
Yeah.
That is nice.
That
If
should
she
be
can summon up cigarettes, low sticks, and recaf, then she will also pull up like some sort of like chair, maybe just a milk crate to sit on.
perfect.
Imperial milk crate, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. How do I roll a D3?
If you just type /R
Yeah,
1D3.
/RD3.
D3.
That should give you that.
It said it's not a valid chat
Oh,
command.
put space. So
Yeah.
R, so /R space
Yeah. Oh, and then
1D3.
Yep.
Oh.
There you go. I saw that sail
Yeah.
past.
Haha.
2.
Low sticks worked better than vulnerability.
Smoking is the answer after all.
Yeah, well, look, it cures salmon.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So Sister Anthony gets 2 corruption points removed.
Apologies. Well, she
Well,
loves
you've
this
got a
room.
few. You've picked up a couple.
I really, if I get a mutation, that's fine.
I was going to say you're also a Chaos Space Marine, so seems
You're
fine.
kind of used to that shit.
Might grow another arm.
Maybe.
Okay.
Then you'd be balanced. Oh, no, you're already balanced. Growing another arm and bringing it to
Yeah,
5.
you'd be
go.
unbalanced.
Ruin it.
Yeah.
Where would
yeah,
it come out though? Would it just be like the center of your back?
There are T-sons with arms in the middle of their chests.
Wow.
Awkward.
It's
They have
weird.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Top of the
Okey-dokes.
head.
So, at some point, a little, like, kind of like the comeback from intermission jingle
Over the intercom.
sounds throughout the ship.
Mhm.
Followed by a, right, I haven't explained this, come to the central area.
Yep. I mean, Gretchen's,
okay.
When
Gretchen's
that
used
happens, come
yeah.
here.
to a bugle, so she kind of probably guessed what that was. So yep,
Wonderful.
she reports for duty.
Anthony will
So-
follow the sound.
As you wander out then, Inatech is standing again somewhere fairly central, slightly off center in the main dais area, with a big hololithic display that's coming up of a ship of some description.
Oh no, is it big?
Make some anyone who kind of thinks they might know where we're going, make a scholar check. Or anyone who wants to know where we're going before Inatech says anything, make a scholar check. DN3, it's not going to be hard.
Yeah, look, I have no fucking dice, but I'm gonna do
Oh,
it
also
anyway.
heal yourselves. You've been
I
here
was
long enough
about
that
to
you can
say,
absolutely
I feel like
heal
I
yourself.
should take those off.
yeah.
So clean up all your health and shock and stuff because you've been here long enough to meditate, to sleep, to set up your rooms, all that sort
Where
of
the
stuff.
fuck is my character sheet? There we go. I had to click on my name, not my face. All right.
Oh, we got a glory.
So yeah, reset wounds and shock to 0, and then while you guys are doing that, Inatech's going to explain what's going on. Neve and Apophis, you guys have both definitely made it on that one.
What were we
So
rolling?
you guys, scholar. if you wanted to
Scholar.
roll as well.
I have exactly 3 dice. Let's go.
I mean, you pass, but a wrath
Yep.
complication.
With a wrath complication. I
Yay!
think a little too hard.
Your melter
Uh,
explodes.
Oh dear. Something from my past comes back to haunt you.
Okay,
oh.
cool.
Oh,
I can,
Alright.
I can work that one into the
You can
conversation.
definitely work that one in,
so,
I reckon.
Gretchen, you, all 3 of you who have rolled, you know what this is. This is very clearly a Space Hulk.
Mhm.
A Space Hulk is, for want of a better term, a haunted house in space.
Mhm.
It is some kind of twisted amalgamation of whatever shipbuilding materials the various races of the galaxy use to build their ships. The warp is not a safe place to travel. It just happens to be the only way we can do faster than light travel. Sometimes ships go missing. Sometimes those missing ships get smashed together like, toy cars by the forces of chaos, just for fun more than anything else. Over time, this forms kind of like that big blob of blue tack that you might have on your desk of like all the spare bits that you just kind of loaded up. That, but ships. So
Yay.
corridors will lead to nowhere. Corridors will lead to open space.
Ship junk
Corridors
drawer.
will be exactly right, right? Like it's basically your junk drawer and a tub of super glue have been put in together and shaken up, and this is what has come out.
Yep.
The downside of a Space Hulk is that it has sat in the warp for a very, 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 very long time without any sort of protection from the demons that inhabit that particular realm, and so it's full of nonsense.
Ship's haunted.
Spectral
Ship's
phenomena.
well
Ship is
haunted.
very haunted. Yeah. Spectral phenomena. It might be full of actual demons. It might be full of all sorts of things. Gretchen,
Yep.
you have absolutely been on a Space Hulk clearance mission before. You did
Yep.
not particularly enjoy that experience.
No, that is really somewhere that you do send the camp dogs.
So that is your past
so,
problem. You have done
that's
this before and you
scary.
did not care for it actually.
She kind of goes, yeah.
The past problem is straight up PTSD.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I mean that's
Ghosts
guard.
are scary.
That's guard anyway.
Did anyone get any shifts on Neve? You got a shift.
Yeah.
And so did Apophis. Did you guys want to shift for more info or
Yeah, always.
Yes. I would
Cool.
like to
I figured that would be a
specifically
good
know.
default, right?
I would like to specifically know if there's a main type of ship that it is comprised of.
So, Neve and Apophis, you guys recognize that this ship is much larger than you would perhaps expect for a Space Hulk. Often it's kind of like Imperial ships are big, right? Like a big capital ship is like 14 kilometers front to stem to stern. But this is way bigger than that. This is kind of almost planetoid sized.
Oh, I don't like that.
In terms of the sheer mass of it, but not spherical. It's not actually a planetoid. It is stretched out.
Inatech.
Yes.
Is that a craft world?
Very perceptive. Yes. So, it's
What is that doing
it's
in the
a
warp?
craft
Oh
world.
my god.
It's a
Craft
haunted
world.
craft world.
So, a
Fucking
craft world is basically the kind of a little bit Quarian in terms of it's the life ships that the Eldar or the Eldari live on in the 41st millennium.
Space elves.
Space elves kind of one.
Space elves,
Space elves.
exactly right. Yeah.
I got that just from the straight up rip-off of the name.
Yes. Yeah. So, Inatech will now sort of warm to her theme and go, "You are quite correct. What you are looking at here is the Space Hulk, the Wrath of Ruin." Those of you who have noticed already will detect that the bulk of its mass is in fact an Eldar craft world, or an Eldari craft world. In particular, it's Lanamaesh, or Lanamaesh. Get the pronunciation correct, not that I respect this species. As a little lore snippet for this one, the Eldar were purpose-bred as a species to fight the Necrons 65 million years ago, so there's some bad blood/oil in that particular mix. So anyway, she continues and goes, Lanamaesh was one of the Eldari craft worlds. Once upon a time, the Eldari had planets, and they lived and bred and died just like the rest of you organics. Then, because they're a psychically active race, they became so engrossed in their own hedonistic pursuits that they birthed a chaos god.
Whoops.
It's a very
Focus chuckles inside of his
over successful orgy.
Yes,
Quite
exactly
literally.
what happened.
Yeah.
And so the ones who escaped did so on what used to be cargo ships. What became the craft worlds. Not all the craft worlds made it out of that particular berthing area with enough time. Several were lost, including Lanamayesh. Now, much has changed for the Eldari in the many, many years since Slanesh was born into the galaxy. Which means that there are artifacts on that particular craft world that no longer exist anywhere else.
Rip, they've got limited editions.
Yes. Our wonderful infinite master Trazen has decided that he wants this, and the hololithic kind of changes to a tapestry.
Uh-huh.
Looking at the tapestry, it very clearly has basically the history of the Eldar.
Eldar Bayo tapestry, let's go.
Yeah, it's basically the Eldar Bayo tapestry, right? Like that's kind of what you're
Does
in
he
the
want it
market
because
for.
there's Necrons on it? I feel like he's on it. Is he on it?
So it does cover everything. Make an investigation roll to see if Trazen is on.
Is it quite literally the Baker
tapestry.
tapestry, but it's Eldari and Necron?
Yeah, oh
Basically.
man,
Oh my god.
I love that.
Scholar, you said?
Yeah, investigation. Sorry to have.
Oh, hang on. I rolled the wrong one. Ignore that one. I did that. Oh my god. Holy shit. I got
Yes.
11 successes and no failures.
Meanwhile,
That's a lot of success,
I am the god of tapestries
right?
and nothing else.
Really loves a
we found
textile.
your special subject.
Yes, textiles. I love
Yeah.
tapestries.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so
Fucking go.
Apophis, you definitely are at least passingly familiar with the Necrons. They're the other Egyptian faction in the galaxy, so it behooves you to have some sense of what they're up to.
The
lest you
Nephrak
bite their
are a
rhyme.
problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
Scanning through, it is very much exactly as described a history of the Eldari, from the creation by the Old Ones, specifically to combat the Necrons, through to the kind of excesses that led to the birth of the god of obsession and desire and excess into the galaxy, through to their evacuation on the craft worlds, explanations of the discovery of the path system of living that the craft worlds evolved into, which is where basically, in order to stop themselves from becoming a bunch of hedonistic degenerates who birth chaos gods, the Eldar became aggressively ascetic in the way that they live their lives. So they basically pick a path, and that is just where they live. So there is like the path of the mason, the path of the warrior, the path of the seer, all of those sorts of paths that an Eldar will lock themselves to and devote themselves to as a discipline over time. That is kind of starting to come into place as this tapestry sort of is developed. Then it sort of ends, and there's clearly space to add more to it, but nothing else has been added. Now, Apophis, you were looking specifically for, is Trazen anywhere on this tapestry?
He just strikes me as the kind.
There is indeed a tiny little Necron
Dude
with the hood up
Yeah.
and the Staff of Light,
Dork.
leading a battalion of Necrons into a like line of Lanamayesh guardians who are defending their infinity circuit from the Necrons.
Does he want it because he's on it?
Probably. I mean,
He never said that explicitly. It is, to quote him, unique in the galaxy and therefore desirable.
Okay. That's fine. I
Now,
don't even care, honestly.
obviously, this entire Space Hulk is not Lanamayesh. There are other ships that have crashed into it over time, and she starts sort of pointing out bits and pieces, like back out to the big ship view. Other ships, Imperial, Orc, Chaos. Basically, everything that's traveled in the warp has a ship attached to it somewhere in there. The good news is we're not going terribly far in time this time. It's actually around right now, temporally speaking. So we're actually just going to jump over in space. The problem is that it is kind of drifting into Tau territory at the moment.
Ugh. Last thing.
Is that?
A quick jump into the future tells me that a Tau defense fleet will intercept it in 3 weeks' time and destroy it.
Did Anthony go, what is that?
He did, yes.
All right,
You've-
out comes the primer.
You've met one, in fact, Sister Anthony. Remember the one with the little drone that I shot? The
Yeah, that blue
blue-skinned
one.
one?
Yep. And we're gonna bring up there's pictures. There's beware the Tau, they will sacrifice your young to their gods. It actually says that
Oh.
in here. And there's a
I
picture
don't
of it.
think I have any young.
There's well, that's fine then.
Wait, what
You
does it say
could.
about them in there?
Get a load. Oh, can I make it come up? Come on, webcam. It's not a no.
I mean, we have a
You gotta
copy here. I'll
do
check.
the-
But
Yeah, no, there it is.
Focus
There it
is
is.
just
Just
like,
above my
wait, what does
fingers
it say
there.
in there?
That's apparently a Tau
Ah.
about to do some heathen bullshit.
Gretchen, when was this issued? What year?
It's a Democles Golf edition. It's
Was it recent?
hang
You've-
on, 368 published Custodes Imperialum 579 is what it says in the front here. Revised
That's what
edition,
they're
first
giving you.
pub 945 M41. This new edition 949 M41.
That's a new
Yeah,
edition.
yeah.
Concerning. I worry about the education of the guardsmen, Gretchen.
Well, look, no, that's Tau. Because it's got, know your enemy. The creeping tide of Xeno's filth, section 1.
No, that's correct, actually. I take it back.
Yeah. Section 2, every soldier's duty, and they tell you to watch out for. Note the disheveled Tau sympathizer. Despise him. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
we'll despise some Tau sympathizers.
Gretchen is absolutely just like reading you verse and chapter here on the Tau and their invidious ways.
They use artificial. They use abominable intelligences. They claim the greater good.
And they act a bit
etc.
nice to you, like they'll act like they're your friends.
They are not.
If
That
if
sounds
they
nice.
reckon that
is
that's it's not. But look, the good news is they have hollow bones. Their limbs will break easily under little applied pressure. To have poor eyesight, anything over 10 meters away is a blur. Tau are frightened by fire. Tau are frightened by water. Tau are frightened
I a
by
Tau?
thunder.
Has Apophis ever come across the hollow bones of a Tau?
Xenos experts have discovered that Tau are descended from bovine herbivores. Thus, they are
That is
not
correct. Okay,
predators,
yep.
and fighting is unnatural to them. They have udders and short tails above the base of the spine, and they excrete enormous amounts of methane gas, especially when stressed. You'll
Are
probably
they
be able
just
to hear them
cows?
coming.
They are cow people.
They are cow people. Yeah.
They are.
They don't look like
That
it.
bit is true. The
But-
udders
but
and the
yeah.
methane production is maybe a bit of imperial hyperbole, but they are.
It's in
They
the book,
just
man.
look like blue alien people. Imagine a bald
With hooves.
human with a weird nose and their blue skin. That's a Tau.
Yeah.
But they are very famous for
they're
being
your-
very poor at hand-to-hand
They're your
combat.
standard blue aliens.
That's blue. That's your blue guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group. Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, they also
Literally the Blue Man Group.
they also have the sick Gundams though.
They also have a
Okay.
caste system.
That's their thing. Oh yeah, the
Oh.
caste system. That's
Mm.
great. And they call us
I
they
see.
call us gorilla.
Yes,
and
Goyla
they have
now.
also enslaved a little race of lizard people.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
Enslaved.
No, they basically enslaved them. Come
like,
on.
I see we have thoughts on the Tau.
Yeah.
I hate the Tau so much. Those poor little Kroot. I love those little lizards.
I love Kroot, and I
They're
on the
so
sly
cute.
I on the sly sneakily added Kroot to the text mud that I was doing writing for. I'm like, okay, nobody knows what I've just put in, but these guys definitely have beaks and spines. Secretly
Good attack.
adding Kroot to other games.
Yes.
You are a cryptic, correct?
Yes.
And Praisen is an Efric?
Yes. He's the overlord to whom I am sworn.
In the background, what is cud, and why do they chew it?
They have chambered stomachs like big losers.
Anyway,
Well,
I feel like I'm getting distracted here. The Tau are going to destroy this space hulk in 3 weeks. One of their fleets will stumble across it, and they'll destroy it to prevent it from getting into their home systems, which, to be fair, given how small an amount of the galaxy they occupy, is probably a wise decision. However,
they do have
does-
trouble conquering space, don't they?
That does put us on a bit of a clock to acquire this unique and priceless tapestry for the glory of Solemnace.
Neve
yes,
has her
we-
hand up. Yes.
We have a time machine.
It's a good point. We could go backwards further, but alas, if I go back too far, it doesn't. It's in the warp, and that's even worse, I think, for us to try and secure anything. Because then
I
we're
would
just
not.
fighting actively in the warp. Well, you guys are.
I would-
I'm not going
Yeah,
anywhere in there.
Gretchen's gonna be like, yeah, I'd prefer not be in the warp. Just between you and me.
I don't want to be in there, honestly. It's not good.
I don't think I like the sound of the warp.
Look, if Gretchen's scared of it, then I'm, triple scared of it. I'm super
if
duper
she's
scared of
showing
it.
fear, that's a thing.
Whereabouts? So it's located in the craft ship, the craft world. Do we know about where?
Yes, records state that they had some kind of grand gallery that they were using to display all of their art, so it would probably be there unless it's been moved in the intervening. Makes a show of checking some kind of chronometer on her wrist. 70 million years.
Correct. Okay.
But you can start
Right.
there and see what happens.
Very well.
So it's an art
Let's
heist.
go.
Excellent. Indeed, it is in fact an art heist for today. You guys will
I
be
love
boarding
that.
a Space Hulk, and now, are there any questions about the Eldari, the craft world? Anything you want to know before you get into this Space Hulk?
Is there an entrance in the book on the Eldari?
Yep. Hang on, we got those as well. I suppose knowing who's on there would be kind
I don't think there are any Eldari left on there. The only Eldari left on there are going to be very twisted and
of
pointy.
Oh yeah, they're back here in the Know Your Enemy. Yeah. Hang on. So we're flicking through, and there's also stupid Eldar notes in here that are not
Anthony,
very accurate.
Sister, I don't know how accurate that little book is. I'll be super honest with you.
It's the Emperor's own word.
Neve says,
No. Okay.
You have someone who fought them when they were first bred standing right in front of you, and you're checking a book.
Oh,
Don't
you
you
guys
bring
have-
your logic over
Are you
here to
talking about
Gretchen.
me?
She's got her primer.
Yes.
It's from the Emperor. That's the important shit.
Yeah, in the text word's not from the Emperor, so.
Let me see.
Neve
Chapter
says,
5.
You were there, Cryptek, right?
Chapter 5,
Nefrek
section
is probably
3
there.
is Eldar. Alright.
Neve says, so
Nefrek
is
were the
it-
main. Oh, go on.
is this enormous ship going to be radioactive or anything? Like, are we...
Oh, we don't know what radioactivity is, do we?
Everything's radioactive.
I mean, yeah,
It's
that's the
going to
warp.
be interesting. I would recommend pressurized suits.
Oh, I have an at.
Alrighty, yeah, here's the
yes,
Eldar
wear
bit.
that.
Eldar warriors are cowards. They attack from afar.
Neve
Oh, so they have
faces...
space bows.
Neve's face just...
The Eldar,
Oh no, my look.
despicable aliens,
Yes, alas.
untrustworthy and decadent.
There's probably also not a ton of air on there, so
Mm.
I would definitely recommend your breathers.
I mean, she's used to breathing other stuff anyway. It's fine.
Gretchen, I worry not about you and whatever you're breathing in.
Yeah, she'll just take a tank.
I
Put that on the
think
back.
there could be all sorts of gas.
Ask
Yeah.
not what
fine.
is in the tank.
No. Don't ask. Don't
Everyone
answer.
else rebreathers though. Were you wait? What I know
In a
about
sec-
that?
Inotech will go
Oh.
on to explain kind of the Eldar in general. Most of it you've already sort of picked up anyway in terms of species of fairly they're basically sci-fi elves, right? Like long-lived, psychically active, very into their magic.
Yeah.
Very locked into their path. Or sorry, the Assyriani, who are the Craftworld Eldar, are very locked into their path. But Inotech also goes on to describe the Exodites, who are kind of Eldar Amish, is probably the best way to think about them. They abandoned society just before everyone went into that real big orgy, and they basically returned to tradition and don't use a ton of technology and tend to like capture or train local animals to do the work for them. Elf Dino Riders is not a million miles away from what an Exodite looks like, generally speaking.
Oh, They also have their webway too.
They also have
They do warp better
Oh,
than
yes.
us.
That is true,
basically.
actually. She does go on to explain the webway, which is how the Eldar generally get around the galaxy, which is basically a ordered pathway through the warp.
Yeah,
So generally
they've got
speaking, the
waypoints.
Eldar don't touch the warp. They kind of go through corridors that are kind of order in the chaos of the warp.
She talks about it, and it's just like 1,000-yard stare from Apophis.
Neve says,
She
wait,
then goes on to just
hang on, if that's better, why don't we do that?
I
The
was
Eldar
thinking
guard
the
those
same
This is
entry
thing.
points.
heresy.
Actually, you did try that once. Yes, it didn't go super well. I think she like fixes Apophis with just the most fiery stare. I think one of the Emperor's sons made a bit of a mess of that one, actually.
Awkward.
May or may not have been my father.
All right, yeah,
Yes.
so their bodies are brittle and easily broken. This is a considerable disadvantage for them in combat. Their frailty will allow you to break them with a swipe of your lasgun. Your hammer's going to be shit hot against them. Indeed, their
Oh,
swift movements will
fantastic.
just get them into your hands sooner so that you can break them in two with the litany of revenge on your lips. All this besides their cowardly nature, which will see them exit the field at the first sign of concerted resistance. Surely a foe easily bested. Yep,
Okay.
she likes this.
Well, I do feel like that
Right.
was extremely classified information, but I don't care, and you clearly don't care. The Emperor of Mankind was trying to make a webway for humanity, and my father, in his great wisdom, kind of broke the door. And all the demons poured in, and they swarmed onto Terra. Holy Terra. Whoops.
May inhabit the battlefield, trying to sow confusion by using their warp talents to nefarious use.
Yeah.
Be vigilant, have faith, mete out justice with your blessed lasgun.
Shall we just get on the dang ship?
That seems wise.
I
I will
don't want to deal with Tau as well.
very finally. She goes on to explain two more factions for the Eldar or the Eldari. The Harlequins, to use the low Gothic phrase for them.
Also
who
known as the
are
Nope.
Yeah,
Clown.
they are the danger clowns, effectively.
Yup.
They're the ones to whom all the world is a stage and everything needs to proceed along effectively pre-written kind of stage directions as directed by their farseers.
They have this
They're
thing that
wizards.
jabs mono wires into you and then goes brrrr and turns you into spaghetti on the inside.
Yeah, it's not great.
They can fuck up Space
Terrifying
Marines
sound.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Massive
gurgling blender
internal
noises.
displacement.
Yes.
That's what Dalek guns do
And
to
then
you.
finally, yeah. And then finally mentions the Drukhari, which are the
yes.
sci-fi dark elves. Now, the Drukhari figured that the best way to get away from the hedonistic pleasure/pain god that they had birthed was to really lean into it. They effectively inflict pain on others to distract from their own flickering souls. So the more people they capture and torture and kill, the less Slanesh looks at them. Try not
Oh,
to engage
dude.
them all that much. They're not pleasant people.
You're gonna have a bad
Yeah.
time. A spiky
too
dildo's
familiar
kind
with
of
them.
bad time.
A lot.
Alrighty.
A lot of leather.
So,
Lot
now
of
that we've
leather.
covered all of that, let's go get this tapestry.
Up we go.
She centers herself in the central command dais. The hololith of the Wrath of Ruin fades, plugs in. You don't see any temporal displacement this time around. It's basically purely just moving yourself through space this time around.
Remind me, does our TARDIS have an armory?
Ooh, your TARDIS doesn't have an armory. Or at least not one you've been given access to yet.
There will probably, were
the
there
good
fun
news
things in
is,
our
though,
loot pile?
Well, your loot pile was yes, your loot pile. Flicking through your loot pile, there wasn't anything particularly interesting in there from a weapons perspective, but it does add 8 wealth to the party.
Neve,
So you've now got even more money to spend.
Neve has never been on a Space Hulk, but she's done a lot of scrapping and scavenging in the Underhive. She wants breaching charges.
Yes, that would make sense. Are you going to mention that to Innertech?
Yes. Yes.
Well, good news. I think I found an Imperial ship en route that we can stop at to potentially trade at. They might even be a rogue trader, actually, looking at the call sign.
What's
Oh
the call
my.
sign?
Judging by this, it's called some ship called the Queen of White Lies.
Yeah, boy.
And that is where we're going to end our session for today.
Mhm. I mean, really, who else was it gonna be?
Let's
These
go.
fucking guys.
Thank you all for playing today. Thank you all so much for viewing. Have a
Mhm.
lovely week. We will be back next time to figure out who these strangers on this mysterious ship could be.
Oh, I want to
We'll
know
see
what
you
they're
all
fucking with this
later.
time, boy.